Woo! We are live. Oh, my voice is gone. My voice is gone. Yeah, but we're here. Let me see. Marlon, you recognize this song? Listen to this one.
Hey. Niggas want smoke tie, reach up in my. Wanna fuck, I got the condom in my. That's how strong, you can smell it in my. You ain't fly unless you got a puma. Nigga trippin' started digging in my. This bitch bugging, why she pulling on my
backpack?
I got more balls than a lot of you niggas, and I take more shots than a lot of you dealers. Break more jaws than a lot of you spitters, and I always tell the truth, I don't lie to you niggas. Like, why? Why would I lie to you niggas? Why would I smirk or even smile with you niggas? Why would I even wanna vibe with you niggas? Steady puffing on my weed, gotta hide from you niggas. Old bitch ass, snitch ass, scary ass nigga, loose and waiting for the tooth fairy ass nigga. Guess rap ain't work, now she showing her thong, and my freestyle better than a lot of y'all songs. Niggas want smoke tie, reach up in my. Wanna fuck, I got the condom in my. That's how strong, you can smell it in my. You ain't fly unless you got a puma. Nigga,
I don't know what the fuck's happening, but I'm here for it.
Why she pulling on my? It be all fun and games when you hanging with the crew. But if they give him 5 to life, then he will snitch on you. Rat, 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 rat. Rat, 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 rat.
Oh my
It just
God.
be all fun and games when you hanging with the crew. But if they give him 5 to life, then he will snitch on you.
You know, Bush, why she look familiar?
That's Scarlip. Scarlip. She's the one that has a scar literally on her lip. And she freestyles. She's done work with Swiss Beats. She's been everywhere. She's been pretty viral lately. But we're here. You already know. Shout out to everyone that's tuning in. Another episode of CAP, Club Mission Podcast, episode 162. Round of applause. We're in here. Voice gone due to the weather. Sick. But we still got to give you guys some content. Still got to feed the streets. Still got to feed the CAP crew. Feed the family. And this week, you know, a good amount of stuff to talk about. So, can't really skip the week, you know. Cannot really skip the week. For starters, let me just say this real quick before I forget, because I keep getting sent this. So, there has been locally a report of, I believe, how old is this kid? I believe he's 15. Let me see. Yeah, born 2009. Yeah, 15. There's a 15-year-old kid that's currently lost in Rhode Island. In Providence, the police have put out a missing person report ever since Sunday around 1 p.m. in the area of Central High School, Providence, Rhode Island. He's 5'8", 140 pounds. He goes by the name of Yaciel Suriel Rosario. And he's been missing since Sunday. It's about to be 2 days now since he's been missing locally. This is how he looks like. And yeah, people keep sending me his information. They want us to raise awareness for him. He's currently missing, so please help him. He was last seen wearing a black coat, green sweats, and black sneakers. This is in Providence, Rhode Island, our city, our hometown. But if you're new here, first episode, I go by Sound, Victor Baez, weekly host with the most. Usually, don't sound like this. I sound like RFK. You know RFK? Or Robert F. Kennedy Jr.? I don't think you've heard him talk yet.
I stay away from politics.
I know you do. I
stay away from politics.
But listen, listen to RFK's voice.
Pre-licensing safety trial of any of the 72 vaccines.
You never heard RFK talk, Mark? Yeah, that's RFK.
That sounds like someone's eating a lot of ass.
Yeah. I sound like RFK today. And we got Marlon in the building, co-host, producer extraordinaire in the cut. You already know.
We here, guys. You know we're here. We here.
You know what I'm saying? We're in that one of one.
A little messed up throat too. Pause.
Okay.
You know, is that change of weather?
Yeah.
The guys, it's mid-November and
Going throat for throat. Going throat for throat this episode.
Crazy. Mid-November and we got warm weather. It's not normal.
Yeah, this is yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. But we're here to give you guys
And then
content.
tomorrow's 50 degrees.
Yeah, we're here to give you guys some content though. Noel's not here. Noel had a fender bender, but not with a car. You know what I'm saying? Noel was running around his house, and he called me over to help him out with something while he was running around his house. I went over there. We got into an argument. He's not here, guys. You know, so he's not here. We'll see if he's here next week. We'll keep you updated. I called Marlon for help. Marlon was busy. We don't know what happened. We don't know what happened with Noel. But listen, we love everybody. That's all I'll say. We love everybody. But, you know, we're here. CAP, Club Mission Podcast, episode 162. Rhode Island to the world, smallest state in the country with the biggest hearts, the biggest creatives, biggest potential. Man, a lot to discuss this week. What can we start with? Should we say the big kahuna? Should we say the big kahuna? People already in the comments were saying cap to the title. Well, you're listening to Cap. So, yeah, you got the Cap part, right? But also, I did want to shout out Underdog Fantasy. Underdog Fantasy, one of our sponsors, Underdog Fantasy. Use the promo code AMBITION. When you sign up, you get up to $100 free when you sign up and you deposit money to actually play on Underdog Fantasy. They'll match it up to $100 for free on us. Use our promo code AMBITION. Underdog Fantasy. Shout out to Underdog Fantasy. You know, I did a good parlay last week on Underdog Fantasy, to be honest. You know, if it goes well this week, again for me, I'll show you guys my parlay next week with Underdog Fantasy. But shout out to Underdog Fantasy showing us love. Make sure to download the app if you guys haven't yet. Use our promo code AMBITION. Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. One of the, well, technically the most viewed fight of the year and the most talked about fight of the year happened over the weekend. Mike Tyson fought Jake Paul. And Mike Tyson lost. But that's not the most interesting part about this fight. The most interesting part about this fight is that now it seems as if it was a fake fight. Why? I was talking to Marlon, and he sent me a clip where we have Jake Paul talking about how he didn't want to go harder to hurt Mike Tyson. He felt like he could have gone harder, and he purposely didn't go harder. Then there's people like DJ Who Kid. Shout out to Art of Dialogue, my boy Art. Art posted DJ Who Kid talking about this. DJ Who Kid, famous DJ, friends with 50 Cent, part of G-Unit. He was friends with these celebrities. He was at the fight, I guess, and he spoke to Jake Paul.
Saturday,
That's what he said.
Jake Paul came and I talked to him. This is the problem. This is what happened. Okay. Legally, they each cannot go at each other hard. Because if Mike hits Jake Paul, like really hit him, like if Mike Tyson, like he still has it, but if Mike Tyson hit Jake Paul will die. Like he's gonna die. Like he's gonna be dead. Like if he went all in, that's why you saw a lot of like. If Jake Paul would hit Mike Tyson, I think because of Mike Tyson's age, he would kill Mike Tyson. So the rules were that they gotta chill. You know what I'm saying? That's what I heard. That's what I heard. They both had to chill. You could tell Mike is responsive. He was almost like, because you could tell when he goes 1-2, but then he stops because he would kill him. It'll be over.
the dramatic music. But is this accurate? Not the fact. I think the fact that legally he couldn't have fought harder, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson, I think that's accurate. But do I think it's accurate that
they would die?
They would die? And also, like, I personally don't think, and I don't wish death upon nobody, but I don't think that Jake Paul had the capabilities of knocking out Mike Tyson and killing Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson is a tank. Mike Tyson is a tank. Now, he could catch him with one, you never know, a couple, and then it might go down. But I think Mike Tyson is a tank. Now, I do think that Mike Tyson has enough power to take down Jake Paul. And there was moments during the fight where we saw this, where he would catch Jake Paul in the neck, right? And they asked him, they're like, "Oh, we saw him catch you in the neck, and you took your tongue out." And then he was like, "No, yeah, I was just taunting him. Like, I was like, I wasn't impressed. Like, I didn't feel his power. I'm like, what the in the ring, he was like, the whole time in the ring, I felt his power. I'm like, it was an amazing fight. I felt your power. That's Mike Tyson. I respect him. Blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, damn, okay. He knew that was a hard fight because I'm like, yo, I can't clown Mike. He went all 8 rounds. That was a hard. But then off the ring, he's saying legally he couldn't do this. Also, he didn't have power. But we saw him hit you in the neck. Like, how's that not power? You know, and then there's rumors, right? People thought whenever Jake would take his tongue out, it was like signs to Mike to like calm down. And then Mike, whenever he would bite his glove, is signs to calm down. But then Mike's been in his glove in the past fights. It's like an oral fixation, he says, because he doesn't want to bite someone's ear again in real life.
I think it's more of like a stress reliever type.
Yeah, like a stress reliever.
I think it was getting to the point where like he wanted to. And since he couldn't, he was like, fuck, I gotta bite.
Fuck him up.
Yeah, I gotta bite my shit.
But it's crazy. I don't like the idea of, I'm all for exhibition matches, right? As far as entertainment, etc. But Jake Paul seems like he's taking these fights very seriously, right? And he says himself he wants to be taken serious as a boxer. Now, to be taken serious as a boxer, you can't do fights where legally you have rules where you can't fucking hurt someone or literally fight. Like, what do we do? Like, what is this? And then you're fooling the fans. Or there's another side of this shit. Is it all a lie? Is that idea of him, legally, blah, blah, just cap? It could be cap. And maybe he obviously was struggling with Mike Tyson. You know, struggling with Mike Tyson. There's so many narratives online over this fight, right? But on paper, when you look at it, where people are now saying legally he couldn't do this, he didn't want to do this, they didn't want to hurt each other, it was on contract. Technically, we saw a fake fight. We saw a fake fight. That's what we got. Because the whole time, there was promotions of a knockout. He's going to knock him out. Or he's going to be knockouts. Mike Tyson literally slapped Jake Paul. And then people were like, it's staged. That was fake for promo. No, when you play it back, he stepped on his toes. He stepped on his toe pretty hard because it was fast and hard. Mike Tyson didn't like that shit. Literally, the moment he stepped on his toe, he slapped the shot. Like, he went for it right away. Yeah. So you can't plan that. There's no actor in the world that can plan that. That was a real slap. And you got Jake Paul's mom, like, hugging Jake. Like, I'll kill him. I'll kill that motherfucker for slapping you. Like, she was mad that he slapped her, that her son got slapped. It's like, okay.
Yeah, you're going to go against
Mike
Tyson.
You got Mike, come on. Mike Tyson don't slap. Mike Tyson don't care if you're a girl. He'll take you down if you hit him. But it's weird where at first I was like, yo, people are like mad, like Jake Paul with this shit again. And I'm like, yo, if Jake Paul just does this shit, fights Conor McGregor next, a bunch of celebrities, just let him do it. If this is his thing, I'm not mad at it. Keep doing this shit because it works. We're gonna watch it. It's gonna break records. Keep doing it. But also, he can't get mad at people saying, yo, we're not looking at you like a Muhammad Ali. You're like, you're not a Floyd Mayweather, nigga. You're Jake Paul.
You're just entertainment.
You're just entertainment. You're not
right.
You're not gonna be taken. And it's because his own fault. You're not gonna be taken seriously.
Yeah.
But he's a pioneer in the way he's been doing this YouTube boxing thing. Like, no one's done it more professionally than him. But now, if you're making a contract and you got people legally saying that you said legally that you can't fucking do anything, you can't hurt him, then that's where it gets weird. Yeah. I don't like that at all. I think that that's whack. I don't approve of that, right? Especially when you got Netflix in cahoots with the shit. There's a whole Netflix actual production. So you're telling me we got a Netflix production and the shit's fake? What are people? Oh, there's people. Angela's saying people complain about Netflix too. The Netflix stream is a whole other thing, right? People were mad at Netflix. I wasn't necessarily mad at Netflix because It's their first time doing a fight live stream. They're gonna deal with technical difficulties. You know how many fucking people have Netflix? Let's ask Siri. Hey Siri. Hey Siri, you recognize me with my bad voice? Hey Siri, how many people have Netflix? No. Hey Siri, how many people in America are subscribed to Netflix? Oh my God. As of 2020, 200 million people have Netflix. God damn. So you got 200 million people watching, right? Or, well, yeah, they can watch it. Because technically, I think, yeah, you can watch the fight back. Yeah, you can watch it back on Netflix. If you don't watch it live, you can go on Netflix and watch it back.
You know
can replay it.
You know what surprised me? Which, thankfully, they did it that way, right? I'm actually surprised that they didn't limit it to, like, the higher level accounts. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, premiums and shit.
Because I have Netflix, but that's because it's free because of T-Mobile. But the free account that I have is like the basic shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like there's like commercials or like you can't watch certain things. But I was watching it through there. So I'm happy that they did do that. But funny enough, like the majority of it worked on phone, but not like on computers or like on the TV or anything like that.
Yeah.
Mess.
You were watching it with Eric, right?
Yeah, I was over there.
And a bunch of the Yale lights.
Bro, that crib was packed.
Was it Eric or was it like the roommates really that did that?
No, Eric, a bunch of like his classmates.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know his roommates be going crazy.
Cool
I know his roommates be going hard.
Yeah, they all know each other, bro.
Yeah, it's true too. Because Eric made me realize his class is so small. I forgot.
Yeah,
16 students. But you know, this was this is what people were expecting to see. This type of. We thought Mike Tyson was gonna do this to Jake Paul. We didn't get that. But you know, it is what it is, man. Like, I am just mad at the fact that this shit was really fake. We're gonna be setting a precedent now where this is gonna happen more and more often. You know, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate because so much money's involved, and I feel like, but when people catch on to this type of shit, the lure gets revealed, the curtain gets peeled back, the fandom loses. People are gonna stop watching that shit slowly, unless you get Jake Paul versus Godzilla, right? There's always gonna be some pull that you can try to pull in, but still, it's gonna be like, come on, you know, like Canelo Alvarez, Tank. Are those fights really gonna happen? Jake says he wants them. He doesn't really want them. And why would you jump? Like, I don't get him either. I get the numbers. Like, okay, if he's just doing it for the money, then say I'm just doing it for the money. But if you want the boxing respect, etc., you don't gotta go to the fucking best boxer in the league and in the fucking world in your weight class right now. You can go to people that are middle ground. You know what I'm saying? You can fight, you know, people that are up and coming, that are still have a winning record, have had multiple fights, 10 fights, 12 fights. He could do that. But he chooses not to. But I was talking about my boy Najee Chill, who interviews boxers all the time. Najee said that if Canelo fights Jake Paul, it would probably be the biggest fight of all time. I kind of agree with that. Because the amount of sales and the amount of people that are going to watch that shit is going to be crazy. Because you got the real deal boxing fans, and you got the Jake Paul YouTube crowd, the young generation, and then you got the people that hate Jake Paul, want to see him actually fucking get knocked out, and then you got the person that technically is supposed to knock him out on paper. Because Mike Tyson, you think, oh yeah, but Mike Tyson's also 60 years old. Canelo Alvarez should be able to knock out Jake Paul. If that fight actually happens, that's what I think would happen. But with this fucking contract thing being revealed and this idea, what if that's a catch? Canelo, I'll give you $20 million. Let's do it. Don't worry, I'm not going to hurt you. Let's not hurt each other. No one has to know. Like, what
I
the
feel- I
fuck?
feel
That
like
would be fucked up again.
You think Canelo would say yes to that though?
Yep, I think Canelo would.
I don't think Canelo would say
No.
yes to that.
No. I feel like boxers like Canelo and Tank, they turned down money for other shit. They wouldn't necessarily take this for that. No.
Yeah,
They want to beat his ass.
for sure.
That's what they really want to do. That's what Tank said. He's want to beat your ass, blah, blah, blah. They want to beat his ass. Is Jay going to let it happen? I don't think so.
Pussy.
I don't think he's going to put himself in that predicament. He's a smart businessman. He's actually a genius. Bro, he got
Sure.
paid,
50.
yeah, like 40, 50. And then Tyson got the 20. I'm like, yo, that's crazy.
Yeah,
But it's because he organized. I get it. But that's Mike Tyson.
I know. I was extremely surprised that he got that much less.
Yeah, like maybe a little bit less or maybe even. But yeah, no, that was weird. That was weird. Drake again getting trolled. So I think it was 2019 at Camp Flog Gnaw. Tyler the Creator does it every year. It's a festival, amazing festival. He brought Drake out.
Instead of
people
Frank?
thought it was gonna be Frank Ocean,
yeah,
but it wasn't Frank Ocean. They were expecting Frank Ocean. They got Drake. All right. Tyler the Creator fan base is not a Drake fan base. Tyler the Creator fan base is more, for lack of better terms, backpack nerd hip hop fans, right?
Odd Future shit.
Odd Future shit, which I am. I'm a fan of everything, and that's my bag. I've been in that bag. I've been in my Odd Future bag. Drake is more mainstream, pop, etc. But Tyler the Creator fucks with Drake. At least back then. I don't know if he fucks with him now. He got booed. It was a whole thing. He got booed. I remember that shit was
Did
crazy.
he finish it? Did he perform?
I think he kept
did,
going.
right?
He kept going.
Yeah.
I don't think he walked off. I think he kept going. It's one of the most embarrassing moments of Drake's career, publicly, as an artist performing. And then, fast forward, now we have, again, Drake getting trolled at the Tyler Creator Festival. This time, it was by Mustard, DJ Mustard. Mustard on the beat, ho. So Mustard played, I think, Loving the Crew Love,
Yeah,
The
Crew
Weeknd, and Drake. And then right before it was about to get to Drake's part, he plays like one word by Drake.
Yeah,
Then he goes, "Psych!"
bro. Probably one of the best. Psychs I've heard in a while.
Crazy.
Probably one of the best psychs.
Crazy. Crazy. And it's like, he didn't produce that. Right? No, he didn't produce that. He
No,
produced
that
Not
was
Like
Metro.
Us.
That was Metro.
But let me double check. Because he did play Not Like Us, but Not Like Us, he had like a whole introduction. So what I'm trying to think is like, did he play Not Like Us twice? He might have. Did the Psych and brought it back again?
He played Not Like Us?
He did play Not Like Us.
Because that was
But
like
he had
that.
an intro.
That was like that.
He had like a cinematic intro.
He psyched like that.
Yeah, he just like that. Okay. But that's crazy though when you think about it.
You think
'Cause-
Tyler knew about that?
I mean, Camp Flog Gnaw was in LA, no?
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't keep up with Tyler's bullshit.
This guy. LA? Yeah, Dodger Stadium. Damn. Yeah, it was at Dodger Stadium. Fuck. Yeah, literally at the Dodger Stadium. Wow. Wasn't the World Series just there at the Dodger Stadium? That's crazy. Damn, Tyler's huge, man. Tyler is that. The Dodger Stadium sold out for Camp Flog Gnaw. Fuck. But I think about it, he did say he was going to do it there top of the year. He did announce it and shit. That's true. I forgot that it was there. But, so it was in LA at Dodger Stadium. The crowd is a LA crowd, is a Kendrick fan crowd. Tyler Creator's shown love to Kendrick's last album. He's been, it seems publicly at least recently, more closer to Kendrick than Drake. I don't think it's, surprising, but it definitely was a funny moment. Because that Psych,
That psych was hard, bro.
let me
that
play
shit.
just when he says Psych. Because I want to avoid copyright and shit, but I do need to play when he says Psych.
That
It's hilarious.
That psych was hard.
Especially
bro.
because The tun 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 tun. That's a good ass mix. Tun 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 tun. That was calculated properly.
Psych.
That was calculated properly. And I tweeted, I was like, yo, that's crazy. That's the same crowd that booed Drake a couple years ago, the Camp Flog Gnaw crowd.
Yeah.
And the Drake stands were coming at me. One of them called me. He's like, yo, sounds a Kendrick Lamar slave. Like, I'm like, bro. And they capitalized the S. I'm like, oh no, this is racism. There's definitely a white person behind this account calling me a slave. Are you out your damn mind? Capitalizing the S on slave. Bro, I'm just saying. That's the Camp Flog Gnaw crowd. Again. But people are like, oh, it's different because you're not getting context. You're not giving context. They wanted, what's it called? Frank Ocean is different. It's not different, bro. It's Camp Flog Gnaw. Like, who produced Family Matters? I don't even know. But let's say like an OVO producer. First of all, there was no OVO people on the lineup at all. Nobody affiliated with Drake. Nobody, no friends of Drake really. Nothing. So the possibility of a Drake song being played there was not realistic. Plus, on top of that, he trolled him like to the fullest extent. He played his song, the Drake song, Crew Love, it was a Drake song, with The Weeknd.
Did he actually play? Like, or it was just like...
Yeah, he played The Weeknd's part.
He played The Weeknd's part.
Yeah, he was about to get the Drake's verse.
Oh, okay.
And he cuts it out. Boom. That's on purpose. That's purposeful trolling.
Yeah.
Remember, Mustard did say, I think to academics and other people, like, yo, Drake dropped that, made Gordo drop that album. DJ Carnage dropped that album same day as my album, To Fuck With Me, blah, blah, another producer album, blah, blah, blah. He be trolling niggas. He be doing shit behind the scenes. Mm-hmm. You know, alleging Drake of having this power, doing these things to be petty. Drake said no. Basically, Mustard, you're not big enough for me to do that. Like, why would I care about Mustard? And it's not my album. That's my boy's album. Yeah. He already had the date for it. It's not me. But Mustard in his mind thought that. You know, I don't think Drake did that either. Hell no. It's different. It's an EDM producer. It has nothing to do with you, Mustard. The timing, I guess, but he already had the date. Gordo already had the date.
I feel like the only way that Drake would have had some type of involvement with that is if he knew that Kendrick would have been on it. Kendrick wasn't on it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And then at that point, Drake would have to diss him on it. And Drake didn't even diss him on it. Mm-hmm. And those songs have left. No one cares about those songs anymore.
No. And I said it.
Yeah.
I said that was going to happen.
Travis Scott be playing him, though. He was playing him, like, whenever he DJs, he does play the Gordo, you never my girl. You were just my time. You were never my girl. It was just my... He plays that one. I forgot the name of it. But it's weird, man. It's the Drake effect. Not the Drake effect, the Kendrick effect on Drake's ass after this beef has been crazy. But at the end of the day, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know, it's been a trickle-down effect. There's rumors behind the scenes. I saw people saying that the Jay-Z might be in New York recording music, and there's a rumor of a diss. The diss could be to Drake. All right. Why would Jay-Z want to diss Drake? I mean, he could, because of all this shit that's happened. Technically, that would be him siding with Kendrick. And also, because of the halftime show. And also, remember, Lil Wayne, we spoke last week, what did Lil Wayne say? It got snatched away from me or whatever.
Yeah.
And that's more recent. Why would Drake say that? Why would Lil Wayne say that more recently?
Right.
He got a fucking update. Maybe he found out that Jay-Z actually is conspiring, etc. But that's all rumors. We still got to find out. And so this Jay-Z album comes out. Do I think Jay-Z's dropping any music soon? Hell no. We got Diddy in jail. That shit's not happening. No. Because he would have to address everything. Now, if he does drop music, whenever he does, I think he's going to address everything in his own way. That's the only time Jay-Z talks with this fucking music. But I don't think he's purposefully, I don't know. Beyonce now, she's coming out with the halftime show. She's still promoting the album. She's probably going to be at the Grammys. Hopefully she gets the Grammy. Jay-Z probably going to be at the Grammys. He's definitely going to be at the Super Bowl. Is a Drake diss from Jay-Z imminent coming? Who knows, right? But this beef has been crazy. Got people calling me Kendrick Lamar slave, so free willingly. It's a shame, man. It's a shame. The internet got these got everyone with a voice, so they're gonna say some dumb shit like that. Ain't nobody's slave. You guys gotta calm the fuck down. Sound crazy. Drake still my GOAT. Drake still my GOAT. He still got a drop though. Where are you at, Drake? You told us the Party Next Door album was dropping. It's not here. Where the fuck's the album? It's December. And did we even get we didn't get an OVO Fest this year. Did we?
No.
I don't even want to Google it. But I know that we didn't get, it feels like we didn't get one. How's he casually skipping OVO Fest and no one's talking about it? Also, why would you skip OVO Fest? You had all these concerts. You could do an OVO Fest. You don't got to talk about the beef. But maybe that's his problem. He fucking wants to talk about the beef. That's what it could be. Because every time he's touched the stage so far, at anyone's show or some shit, he's at subliminal, my friends, I have no friends, so maybe he wants to get that shit off his chest. We shall see. But that SIKE was classic.
One of the best Sykes.
That's one of the best Sykes of all time.
Yeah.
That's one of the best Sykes of all time. And the crowd's response going crazy to the song. Yeah. And at the same time, it's like, I thought the song got old, kind of like. But festivals, that song is still going to work at festivals.
Hard, bro.
Like, there's atmospheres that we haven't experienced a song in.
Mm-hmm.
We go to a festival, nigga, they could play that Not Like Us at any festival. And it's going to go crazy. It's forever, maybe.
We've yet to hear that track with, like, real deal speakers.
Yeah.
Setting.
Like at a nightclub or some shit. So you might be tired of it, like playing in your playlist or whatever, okay. But Not Like Us at a festival still has potency.
No, for sure.
And if Mustard's still playing it,
Call that shit Viagra.
I guarantee you that Kendrick Lamar is still standing behind that record. And also I guarantee you that Kendrick Lamar is going to perform that record at the Super Bowl. And also I guarantee you that Kendrick Lamar might perform the record at the Grammys or might do something with the record at the Grammys and actually might win a Grammy for that record.
He's winning a Grammy.
It's going to be crazy. It's crazy.
I just won a Grammy.
Won a
Magic
Grammy.
comes out playing that shit.
Oh my God. Troll for troll. Troll for troll. Over the weekend, it was ComplexCon, but the special ComplexCon. So Saturday was the Opium ComplexCon, which was the Playboy CartiCon.
Gross.
Curated by Playboy Carti, Marlone's arch nemesis.
Gross.
And then Sunday was the Travis Scott CactusCon, which he curated,
That would have been hard.
and it sounded so fire.
Where was it at? LA?
In LA. I want to say in Vegas. In Vegas.
I was in Vegas.
In Vegas. Actually, let me see if I can call my boy live. My boy, he has the podcast with he's a part of Cactus Jack. My boy Cam. Let's see if Cam can pick up the phone. Pick up the phone, baby. I forgot to call him back. He be watching the pod all the time live. Let's see if Cam picks up live.
Give us some insight.
I know, right? Give us a breakdown of what he saw over there. Yo. Oh, shit. Damn, he banged it on me. He banged it on me. He banged it on me. He might call back. But yeah, he was there. If he calls back, I'll give us some insight of what happened there. But from what I saw, Travis Scott premiere music. Triple H was there. He is going to be on WWE's January 6th premiere.
Travis, right? Yeah.
He's going to be there. Monday Night Raw. Because it's going to be WWE. He's going to have Monday Night Raw, SmackDown, and I think something else. Maybe NXT. I think everything's going to be on Netflix. It's crazy. Netflix is fucking...
So there's no more USA, whatever the hell it is? Just
Nah,
Netflix?
bro. Netflix is like the boogeyman. Like they're really
Damn,
taking
so
shit
now
over.
You have to pay to watch WWE.
Yeah. Technically. Yeah. Yeah.
Nah.
At least $7.99.
There has to be. There's no way that they would do something that drastic, bro.
But think about it though. they already were moving towards the app slowly. Tiana says the app is fire and like the website, WWE website is like popping. They have like they have their own Patreon basically.
Okay.
Like you go on WWE, you pay a subscription, and you can get like a bunch of extra content. So they already had that shit going on. Hold on, I don't want my camel toe popping out. But they already had that shit going on.
Knuckle.
Yeah, my little moose knuckle. Showing off my moose knuckle. Glorilla.
Someone says SmackDown staying on USA.
Okay.
Only Raw going to Netflix.
Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, but I did see like an update on the ratings though. So if you're watching the chat, whoever said that, there was a ratings update where it said Monday Night Raw got, I think it's gonna be, one of them is rated MA now.
Just gotta call Tiana.
Yeah, low key to be honest. Oh, let's get a WWE insider real quick.
Just gotta call Tiana.
Listen, we got insiders on everything, guys.
Just gotta go to Grammy. Just gotta go to Grammy.
This will be quick because I don't want Tiana hogging up the time. She likes to yap. T, you're live on the podcast real quick. As our WWE insider, we got T Nasty in the building. Tiana, go follow her on TikTok. My voice is gone, but what is? Yeah, no, I sound like RFK Jr. But what is it when it comes to the WWE update? Raw is gonna be on Netflix January 6th.
Correct.
But what else? Is SmackDown going? What else is going? Nothing else?
So everything is already moved. So NXT switched over to CW, and then SmackDown is now on USA Network. So now all that's left is for Netflix to move to, Raw to move to Netflix.
Oh, okay.
So that contract starts in January.
Why did it take so long?
That's just when their contract started, when everything was up with USA Network. But I'm super excited. There's rumors that Travis Scott is gonna have the theme music for Raw.
So that would be, do they change the theme song every year?
They usually change it when they do like a new brand, basically. Like if they do like consider like a new season of it.
Oh, so it'll probably be for a while.
Yeah, so even like we're also expecting a new logo. It's gonna be new theme music. Like currently SmackDown's theme music is Meg Thee Stallion's song. So I'm excited. WWE just started implementing back like real artist music back versus them. They had a contract with Def Rebel, who was making all like the entrance musics for people and for their themes. So yeah, I'm excited.
That's crazy. And also with Netflix, that's that whole theory. There's a whole theory that Netflix eventually is going to become like some sort of streaming service, etc. People are going to be able to listen to music on Netflix and even maybe watch music videos eventually on Netflix. This is going to help that because if you're going to have actually, these WWE songs playing on Netflix, I feel like I've watched like before wrestling. Don't sometimes, like obviously I watched it before, but what I mean is like when I've watched it before, don't they show like now playing like at the bottom? Or like sometimes they show like the song, right?
Yeah.
They show like the song.
Oh yeah, like so what they'll do is when they have their PLEs, they'll always have like an artist, like they have The Weeknd, they had Nav and stuff like that. And so leading up to the events, then the day of the event, they'll always keep showing like now playing the cover art and then, the artist. So they do that a lot for PLEs, but they definitely did it a lot when SmackDown first started on USA Network. They did a lot with the new Meg Thee Stallion song, that sort of thing.
So if they do that on Netflix now, bro, it's gonna be the first like piece of content on Netflix where music is gonna be constantly played like every week. There's no other thing that plays actual records, except because all these love shows have like original scores. All these movies, original scores. So that's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, a lot of it's also going to be interesting to see how Netflix is able to live stream Monday Night Raw, considering everyone's really concerned after what just happened with Paul and Tyson's fight.
Crashing.
Buffering and everything that happened with the Love Is Blind reunion when they were live. So that is like a big concern for the WWE universe. Like just wondering, hey, are we going to be in the middle of watching like a crazy ass main event and we're just going to be stuck buffering? So we're going to see what happens. I would like to think they've had so much preparation and with how big this contract is, that they would have that underway. Because a lot of people tuned into the Tyson and the Paul fight, but when you think of like a Love Is Blind reunion, you're like, that wasn't as big of a crowd to be watching that show for it to be buffering as much as it did. But it was also one of their first live streams. So yeah, I'm interested to see how that goes moving forward.
Yeah, I think they just probably got to up the ramps or whatever it is the fucking bit rate, whatever it's called more, right? Like they'll just up it up the bit rate,
They need more servers.
more servers,
They need more servers.
more servers, and they got the money for it, so they probably figured it out. But
Yeah,
this
that's what I think.
weekend, I saw the ComplexCon. We're talking about ComplexCon, Cactus Jack, CactusCon, and they had the WWE element, but they were like interviewing people. Where was that? Was that shown on WWE's website or something? Like, where are these clips of like these wrestlers like being interviewed? Like, they had a Netflix microphone. Have you seen any of this yet?
No, but I know that. So one thing I do know is lately, you know how Netflix, whenever there's a new premiere of a show or something, they run like a red carpet for it and stuff.
Yeah.
They've been bringing people from WWE in, so that's probably why you've seen it. So like what is that? There's that show on Netflix, and it's like the NFL show that has like the girlfriends on it. I forgot the name of it.
I forgot about it too.
That show, they had like a premiere for it set up, and they brought all the WWE people in. They had their championships on and stuff. So basically, now when you see Netflix and you see that they're doing any type of like big premieres, little like red carpets and stuff, they're bringing in all the WWE superstars and kind of like a way to promote.
And they'll probably give like I feel eventually all these wrestlers, like if they want to do like those shows like they done in the past, like those sisters that had the show in the past, with John Cena.
Yeah, the
Bella
Bella
sisters.
and stuff, and like the Total Divas. You know, that's what I'm assuming, because when
Give them Netflix
there
contracts.
used to be, exactly, and there used to be the WWE Network where you had the whole WWE app. They took that away, started doing everything on Peacock when it came to like PLEs and certain shows. So I'm assuming we're gonna start getting a lot more like Netflix originals that have to do with WWE, and they'll probably do like their own version of Vaults where like they start showing like old school clips or old school shows. I'm assuming Netflix is gonna become a big streaming service where you're gonna find majority of your wrestling content, basically.
Yeah, everything. If they start doing more fights and all this shit's gonna be fucking crazy.
Yeah, no. So I'm excited.
They want to run the world, but
Yeah.
we just gotta join them while we can, cause
Yeah.
well, that's crazy. Okay, listen, I appreciate you. Love you. Thank you
you
for
too.
calling in. Well, you didn't call in, but I made you call in. But you know, what's your TikTok? Give them your handle again.
It's at Tiana Escobar. You can find me on TikTok.
There you go. Go give her that follow. Especially if you're a wrestling fan, won't be disappointed. Love you. I'll talk to you.
Love you, bye.
Bye. So we have that WWE Insider right there. So yeah, I predict that Travis Scott's gonna wrestle. I think that's what all leading up to too.
For sure.
It's too obvious. Like,
Come on, bro. We had Bad Bunny do it.
yeah, like it's not even about being
Logan
athletic.
Paul do it.
Yeah.
What other people? Other people. Listen, bro.
That's gonna be funny as fuck.
I'm gonna try to get back into it, bro. I've been.
Oh, I thought you about to
to.
say you about to try to wrestle.
I probably would, bro. I probably hurt.
I'll bust my ass, bro. I can't do no shit like
I'd
that.
hurt someone and myself. Someone was saying, Brock going back old school on Netflix. I want to see Brock Lesnar F5 a chick or Roman
My God.
spear a chick through a table. I said, I can't wait for gender equality fights.
We need to see Edge pull some titties out again.
Oh, man.
That'd be crazy if Edge just goes raw
I be
dogging.
seeing like the old like clips of like WWE. I be sending them to Tiana all the time. I'm like, when are we going back to this? Where it was like the girls going stupid, like with the bra and panty matches. And,
Oh,
like,
my God.
Again, like they were saying like fucking Randy Orton, and RKO, and Stephanie shit like that, bro. That's something
That'll probably never
was
happen
good,
again.
bro.
That'll probably never happen again. We've moved too forward from. We've progressed a lot in society.
Randy Orton still.
That was so raw, literally. But yeah, I think Travis Scott's gonna wrestle. It's all gonna lead to that, and he's gonna be more viral than Speed, Logan Paul, Bad Bunny. I think
they
he's gonna
had
be
him too. Remember
Speed.
during fucking WrestleMania? That's what it was.
That's supposedly the most viral clip I think so far, some shit like that. But Logan Paul usually holds the record for WWE viral clips. But Travis Scott, cause he's too funny. Like he be doing random shit and he just be mad funny. Like he's so like
He's animated.
unintentionally funny. Like
Yeah.
Travis Scott moments that randomly happen. So you get that every week on camera fighting.
Yeah.
Ooh. Lil Yachty went viral over the weekend though at ComplexCon because Lil Yachty got into a beef with a sneaker reviewer. Lil Yachty. People are frustrated with Lil Yachty again on the internet, online, again, because Lil Yachty's been known as, in my opinion, I think he's the best dressed rapper in the past like 3 years, and he's been influential, without a doubt. He's been a part of the movement that's kind of brought back like the baggy wave, that always was around back then, but people make fun of it now. Skinny pants, and he brought back the baggy wave. You know, he helped bring it back. I believe so. But people are frustrated with him because they're like, yo, we trying to make him seem like he's a fashion god, but he announced his collaboration with Nike, and the shoes are mid, like they're regular. His Air Forces with his logo on it, and there was a reviewer that reviewed it, and he didn't like the reviewer's take. And at CactusCon, while Little Yachty was talking on stage, bless you, the reviewer was there. The reviewer was there. So he looked the reviewer in his eye and he was calling him out. I'll play the clips right now. They had it.
Please play that.
This was crazy.
I want to see the shoes too. I saw you could like break a brick to see if you could win them or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah.
So this is the shoe right here.
Some mid-ass shoes, bro.
Yachty's Air Force One completely missed the boat. Ahoy, mateys. This is your captain speaking. If this year was your first time listening to Jay-Z's Reasonable Doubt and the Black Album, can you really claim to be hip-hop's biggest sneakerhead? I mean, fam probably thinks Wu-Tang is a hot sauce. But enough of all that. I'm Beamer, and you're in the Collab Lab. Today, let's talk about why Lil Boat's Uptowns probably should have stayed docked. Look, after a year of unwanted white-on-white Air Force One collabs, these just feel like a general release. Like, maybe throw these overboard. And don't even get me started on his It's Us ad-lib. It's way too close to Kip's Just Us. Nah, I'd have left that in the shipyard. And Sneaker News says that these are dropping at ComplexCon. But let's keep it a bean. Travis Scott's about to steal that entire weekend. A better strategy for Yachty would be to create a moment of his own and bring some new ideas fresh off the boat. Collab Cousins, are you jumping on board with these? Or do they just make you seasick?
Now, I agree with the sneaker take, but I do see where like he's personalizing the thing. Well, Yachty making fun of Yachty and shit. Yachty's gonna not like that. He's coming at Yachty. He's making fun of him, talking about, you know,
Jump ship.
not knowing, not listening to, you know, the Black Album, etc.
But he's speaking facts. Though.
But he's not lying. He's
not lying.
He's not lying.
He's not.
He's
bro,
not lying.
Those legit look like general release fucking Air Forces, and he just slapped his logo on it.
Yeah, Yachty's confidence,
bro,
needs to give a better sneaker.
Vic.
If you're a little Yachty, your Nike shoe shouldn't be like this.
Vic, for someone that's DK influential when it comes down to the fucking to the dressing and this and that, you took a blank canvas and just threw a logo on it.
Yeah. And like I don't like that color.
What's the Nike ID? You Nike ID'd that shit.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
Yeah.
What is it? It's a white shoe with what? Blue?
Yeah.
With a blue fucking
the concrete logo, yeah.
And a concrete logo. Bro.
Yeah, no, it's not it.
Come on. Come on.
So look at this bar.
Nike IDs are better than that.
Hell yeah.
Fuck out of here.
Look at them.
You, sir, was dick sucking so hard on Instagram in your little apartment talking shit about the sneaker. And talking about, he said, someone wants to say about, oh, this shoe isn't unique, and oh, Yachty, oh, Jay-Z, and oh, New York, and blah, 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 blah. Like, nigga, shut the fuck up, bro. All that for 20,000 views and 500 likes. I hate I hate niggas like him because I can't even hear you. I don't even know what you're talking about. I hate niggas like him. But black niggas like that hating on another nigga. I don't know him, he don't know me, just hating just to hate.
Watch.
Yachty's hating. How many views does he have?
Watch.
Just cuz, ain't got shit.
Yachty.
Ain't shit, God, I can't even hear you. I don't even hear what you're saying.
I want to say two things. Can I say two things?
Just dick slurping, munching, pot gobbling.
You can't do that to my friend. You can't.
Ball juggling. I mean,
No.
all kind of like.
He's a friend of the wrong with ball juggling.
All kind of.
Two things.
All kind of slobbering and.
Go ahead. Go.
Hey, wipe your mouth. That's all I gotta say. Wipe your mouth, because you are a dick sucker. That's all.
Nothing wrong with sucking dick.
And I'm gonna be outside. You got, I'm outside.
No. Go ahead.
Anyways,
And I'm gonna be outside.
He threatened him. Like, we can fight if you want.
Bro, does that shit say sneaker of the year in the back?
Yeah, they're having a sneaker of the year conversation.
Yeah, it ain't your shit, bitch.
Yeah, they do it every year at
Bro,
CactusCon.
how many views did that guy's video get?
Beamer?
Let's
look it up.
Let's call out fucking Yachty, bro.
Beamer.
You see, this is the shit that I'm talking about. He's talking about, oh, another nigga hating on about.
Yeah.
That's you, bro.
Yeah.
You're hating on him
The thing is,
because he's calling out your bullshit.
did he post it on
Isn't that a YouTube?
Beema? Right here. Look it up on your phone.
Yeah.
Beema
I'll
Williams.
Look it up on YouTube.
Beema Williams.
Lil Yachty.
Because I forgot I gotta log in on here to even see the views. But he said 20,000. I mean, it's probably gone up by now, but if it's still around there, we'll be able to tell. No, don't get me wrong. No, I got 200,000 on Instagram alone. Yeah. Yachty's wrong. I got 200,000 on Instagram. That's crazy.
Does this guy not have a YouTube?
Maybe not. He probably just does short clips.
I can't. I see videos of like people talking about him, but I don't see like a Beema Williams YouTube.
Yeah, he probably just does short clips.
Regardless.
Yeah. But his aesthetic's dope. I fuck with some of his videos. I've seen his stuff. But this is the guy responding, right? He's actually like, he's been in the industry. Watch.
Lil Yachty's Air Force One completely
Oh,
missed.
no. Right here.
I rocked a boat at ComplexCon. I was trying to strike a chord of creativity, but I guess I struck a nerve. Because where I'm from, we say a hit dog hollers. There's a difference between hate and a critique. The latter is a gift. And in return, you try to reduce me to a hater, provoked by Jola Instigator. And even though y'all tried to have me standing up there silently, I didn't need a mic because the community stood with me. Now, no one on that panel has walked in these 11.5s. Let's talk about it. I work retail in Lil Weezy's Anna, helped manage a Billy at Adidas and Yeezy, created a #1 podcast uplifting us, and spread 250K back to us. And last week, I pulled up on the black students at the University of Oregon, then drove back to my mid-century in the burbs, where the microwave is as excellent as my resume. Respectfully, I'm not telling you what you can't do. I believe in you. I'm just saying go further, go farther, go harder. Is that not why we came? And if not, then why bother? But enough of all that. I'm Beema, and you're in the collab lab. I rock the boat at
Yo, he's good at what he
He's
does.
good at what he
He's
does,
good at
bro.
what he
He's
does,
good
bro.
at what he does, bro.
This nigga's good as fuck with these words.
he was
God
flowing.
damn.
He was flowing, bro.
And he quoted Jay-Z. I didn't even catch that earlier when I watched this clip. Like, fuck.
You know who he reminds me of?
If not, then why bother? If not, god damn.
You know who he reminds me of? Have you ever seen that one black guy that goes around Deacon supposedly selling a cleaning product?
I think I know what you're talking about.
And he rhymes and like metaphors and this and that.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Everything so well. Just like
Yeah.
bro.
That he's good. This guy, listen,
He's good at what he does. I respect this guy. I like him already.
and I like how he didn't like, I don't know.
Bro, Yachty, you know,
He could have came at Yachty again now, but instead he didn't. He was like, yo, I was just blah, blah, blah. But
Yachty's really coming out like a sore loser, bro.
Yachty looks dumb. He just looks dumb. He has his right to be react to people, but you gotta know how to react. To say this to this guy, like, I can see you outside, is like,
Not only, bro, calling it a dick sucker.
and dick sucker. Like, what are you talking about?
What? How is he sucking dick? How is he sucking dick? Because he's telling you that that's a mid-ass fucking shoe.
Yeah, no.
Oh, he's gonna come out. He's gonna come out and say, "Oh, the shoe is this and that," but
I'd rather him just say like a quick fuck you. Like, fuck, yo, I don't know you,
the box is innovative.
but fuck you for your take, or fuck your take,
Oh, you gotta break the box
and
to,
move on.
to get it out. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Some
no.
bullshit. Fuck out of here, man.
No.
Yachty needs to take a year off.
Yachty on some bullshit.
Yachty needs to take a few years off.
Yachty on some bullshit.
This is what happens when a lot of people give people like that a big ass fucking head.
Yeah.
I've been saying this shit for a while. I don't fuck with Yachty for a reason. Like, y'all, I don't know, man. It's always like, oh, the little soft spoken. I've always said this shit, bro. If you're soft spoken and shit like that, I don't trust you. Fuck out of here. I don't rock with that shit. I don't rock with that shit, bro. Fuck that.
Marluna has always said that shit.
I've been said that shit, bro. Come on.
Yo,
don't fuck with me, bro. I'm telling you.
Oh
that shit
my
right now.
god.
That man has
Oh
showed
my
y'all so
God.
many different faces, and people still rock it. Man, fuck that.
Oh my god.
Don't Don't ever trust no soft-spoken motherfucker.
Yo, Yachty. Yachty made sure to not be soft-spoken that day, though. I never heard him be that loud on a stage.
Nah.
My God, he was ready.
Bro, I didn't even know you can suck dick that many ways.
Yeah, he was like sucking, ducking, dick, and dick. I'm like, whoa,
I
wait a
didn't even know
minute.
that was possible.
Then he premiered another pair. It was all white. On stage, he premiered. This is the next pair.
Buns. It's all white, but now the logo's blue.
Yeah, no.
Motherfucker. Fuck out here.
Yeah, no, Yachty. But hopefully, to be honest, if he feels offended, he just puts a battery in his back and he goes harder. Maybe he does a dope Nike piece, a Nike shoe in the future, a one of one, some other shit, like an old design, brings it back. Who knows? Gets his own Nike brand. Who knows? Gonna be interesting to see. It's tricky because he did the Concrete Boys thing, right? And I think he had it before the Caribou situation. But then Caribou left. Concrete Boys, Camo, shout out to Camo, Draft Day.
Caribou
They're dope.
went through it too.
They're dope, but Caribou really was like the star element, and it was like,
I think the star right now is the other girl.
oh, the
What's her
Georgiana.
name? Georgiana.
Oh my God, I love bad bitches too. Speaking of bad bitches, Megan Good, right? So Jonathan Majors and Megan Good have officially been engaged, right? Jonathan Majors is gonna marry Megan Good.
Damn, after she did what she did?
A year after the whole fiasco of, him, I think he got charged. We spoke about it. He got charged for assaulting his ex-girlfriend, the white woman, in the truck. They had got into an argument allegedly because he was caught cheating on the phone. But in my opinion, I got to do more research, but it feels like he was cheating on his ex with Megan Good. I'm pretty sure the girl he was texting had to be Megan Good. Because to get with Megan Good and marry her now so soon, there has to be some prior history. On top of that, they never worked together before movies. And on top of that, there's also a moment where it's like, we feel this could be a PR stunt, but to get married makes it more serious. Can a PR stunt go this far? That'd be rare. But think about it. The engagement got revealed at a very proud black event, Ebony Gala, right? Jonathan Majors has been attending all these major and even smaller black events purposely, I feel like, to gain, the black credibility and the black audience again after all of this, right? Because we're basically going to be the only ones, as of right now, we're the only ones that have taken back Jonathan Majors. Jonathan Majors has not gone. I haven't seen Jonathan Majors in any talks. These white publications don't really talk about him. Jonathan Majors is not at no major white events. Also, he's not in Marvel no more. Like, there was rumors of him going back again. I don't think Disney's really gonna sign him back again. I think technically they should, because there's a hypocrisy, because of what happened with Robert Downey Jr. and other actors, right? On the DC side, the actor that plays Flash, right? But it hasn't happened yet. And Jonathan Majors is crazy. There hasn't even been a Jonathan Majors movie. Like, he hasn't done, I don't think he's even done like a black independent film script reading, a Tyler Perry, like nothing. But he's engaged to Megan Good. They announced at the Ebony Gala. Even if it's not fake, the PR is genius. We've never seen a better PR than the Jonathan Majors post assault of white partner after. Like, everything we've gotten, amazing PR. Engaged to Megan Good. Beautiful black goddess, Megan Good. A queen. At the Ebony Gala? No. You can't make this shit up. The guy's unstoppable. like it's crazy. It's crazy. And it seems real as of right now. Also, speaking of white women, Rosanna Pansino, she's a YouTuber. She was a YouTuber that called out Mr. Beast. Now she's the same YouTuber that has gone online today and smoked her father's ashes in a blunt. And now, the plot twist is this. She used her father's ashes as fertilizer. She mixed it with the fertilizer in the soil to grow a cannabis plant. This is what her father wanted before he died. He died 5 years ago from leukemia. And she made pre-rolls, blunts, and she smoked her father. She smoked up her father. I'm not even sure if we can show it. I don't want to really show it. I don't think we can show it because I think there was rumors of like, I was posting it, the clips are being demonetized. If you had someone that you loved and they told you, when I pass away, I want you to smoke me, would you do it? Me? Hell no. People already joke about smoking your dead ops. You know, that op pack in the air is up. Put that op pack up. That op pack, right? Smoking dead people. It went from a phrase that drill rappers say to people in real life doing it. I wouldn't smoke them. Would you ever smoke someone that you love, Marloon?
No.
Then they tell you, yo,
no,
just roll me up in a blunt?
No. First of all, I don't smoke. First of all. Second of all, how the fuck they gonna know I did it? You know what I'm saying? The fuck?
Yeah.
No, why would I do that, bro?
It's crazy.
Why would I do that? No. And I understand if it's like a last wish or whatever.
Yeah, if it's actually a last wish,
cool.
I get it.
I get it. I'm not gonna do that though.
But this girl, like, I would love to meet her in person actually, to see if she is like a genuine, like you gotta catch her energy, because what she's done with the Mr. Beast stuff feels like she's preying on his demise, clickbaitish, right? And everyone, you know,
she trolls people.
She trolls people.
She trolls people, like saying like, oh, okay, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So that's her thing. But she has a dope production. She launched a podcast, a new podcast, I guess. I thought she already had a podcast, but it's a new one. The first episode is this, Smoking My Dad. So it's like, it feels like you're doing it for the views and the attention, etc. But if that's what the dad wanted, by all means, I guess. But it just feels weird. Doesn't feel morally correct. If, you know what I'm saying, it doesn't feel morally correct.
Oh.
If there was a checklist on how to get into heaven, that might not be on it. Smoke your dad. I don't think it might not be on it. It just feels weird. Feels weird, but I digress. Trump was at the UFC 309. Star-studded event, UFC 309 over the weekend. Trump pulled up with Elon Musk, RFK Jr., and when he saw Joe Rogan from a distance, right away, Trump was the most excited you've ever seen Trump on camera. Joe, like, as if he almost forgot Joe Rogan was going to work that day and commentate on the game, on the fight. Because that was the first time he saw Joe Rogan since he won the election, and also since the interview with Joe Rogan. So one can say, when you look at the footage, it looks like he's literally saying to Joe Rogan, thank you. Like, thank you for helping me win the election. Like, I think I could play the interaction. It's been a couple days. I think UFC will be okay. I think I have a zoomed in version anyways. I'll play the clip for you guys to see. Because this shit was hilarious. Bro, Trump was so horny. He just walks by Jelly Roll. I think eventually he goes back to Jelly Roll to say hi. But he just walks by Jelly Roll.
Of the Democratic candidate, Kamala Harris.
Yo. Like, yo.
Kamala Harris.
Yo. Joe. What the? Like, he's like, yo. Crazy, bro.
Congratulations, sir.
He pushes back and past the first guy. I gotta get the Joe. Look at it. Handshake was that, bro.
was like, this is your black guy?
This is your black friend? This is your one black friend, Joe? I heard about him. No, I'm just kidding.
He made sure to take off that mic.
I did read Joe's lips at the end, though. He did say at one point right there, perfect timing. Perfect timing. So I think he meant perfect timing of you coming on. It was.
Yeah.
It was perfect timing. Kamala didn't go on. She didn't want to go on. Joe wanted her on. She wanted him to fly to her. He's like, no, I don't do that. You gotta come here. Like, let's do it. Joe Rogan definitely affected the election. Trump knows it, and Trump thanked him. It was crazy. You know, but it was funny over the weekend. We got Aiden Ross, too, here. Dana White, Elon Musk at UFC. Flicking it up. Then they took the jet back home. Eating McDonald's. It's crazy.
I need Elon to keep my Doge going up.
I know, right, Elon?
It's falling a little bit, Elon.
Listen, he keeps saying he sees it as the future, so we'll see. And speaking of Elon, bro, who would have thought? Like, how many, what is it? Yeah, a week. Is it a week exactly from the election? No. 2 weeks. 2 weeks after the election, Elon Musk helped the election because he endorsed Donald Trump. Literally was giving away money to voters. I think in Pennsylvania, a swing state. He was campaigning for Trump. So people were like, yo, if you're voting for Trump, technically, a lot of people were also voting for Elon Musk. Celebrities have now
See, I'm telling you,
left Twitter.
For the right price, I would have done it.
Left Twitter and left X. Multiple people keep making statements announcing that they're leaving this platform. They're on everywhere.
Bro.
But they're leaving this platform. On top of that, a new platform is blown up. It's called Blue Sky.
I saw that.
But I saw it last year kind of have like an emergence when people were going to Clubhouse and like different shit. Because people did this before. Like, oh, you're changing it from Twitter to X, we're leaving. Threads dropped. Remember the Threads dropped. Blue Sky. So Blue Sky had attraction, but now it's the #1 app downloaded. The #1 social media app downloaded currently, Blue Sky. People are leaving Twitter.
What does it look like? Twitter?
It looks like old Twitter. Old Twitter. Blue app. It just looks like old Twitter. Now we got Gabrielle Union made a statement. Don Lemon made a statement. He left. Let me look it up. There was another big person.
Bro,
who else left?
Bro,
Random celebrities are just leaving.
The way Twitter's working right now, I think I liked, there was like a post about Elon Musk and the Doge thing, like the Dogecoin.
Yeah.
I think I liked it or something like that.
Your algorithm flooded.
Bro, Elon Musk is all over my fucking algorithm, bro.
Yo. Yeah, no. Look at this. Stephen King left.
Who's that?
Barbara Streisand. Stephen King, I think, is the guy.
Is he a book
He
writer?
wrote the books. Yeah, he wrote the
Okay,
books.
he's a
Stephen
book
King
writer.
books.
I've heard that.
Barbara Streisand.
I don't know who that is.
Jamie Lee Curtis left.
I don't know who that is.
Bette Midler.
I don't know who that is.
Is that it so far? Yeah, she didn't update it. Oh, other celebrities. Elton John.
I don't know who that is.
Shonda Rhimes. But I don't know. But Elton John left years ago. Okay, so those don't count. But yeah, and she didn't put Gabrielle Union. That's the newest one, Gabrielle Union. And the thing is, they keep announcing it on X. To me.
So why is that a big news? Did they bring a lot to the app? To social media?
No. These accounts technically leaving are not going to affect the app at all. To be honest with you. And on top of that, just leave. I feel like the announcement of the leaving is so extra to me. Like, clearly, it's a personal reason with Elon Musk, etc. But
as long as he makes Doge go up, I don't give a fuck.
But what benefit are they gonna see? Like, just leave the platform.
Let me look up Blue Sky.
Like, why? There's a war against the platform. Now, don't get me wrong. It has been veering towards Elon Musk views, right? More of the political, etc. But it is the election time right now. So maybe it's the timing.
Yo, legit is old Twitter.
Yeah, it's old Twitter. Blue Sky. It's old Twitter.
I don't like the logo though. It looks like
But do you
like a dating app.
do you guys in the comments Comment down below. Are you going to leave Twitter like everyone else? X? Are you going to join Blue Sky? Is Blue Sky here to last? Or is it some bullshit? I don't know. I don't know how much credence I'll give it. I don't know if it's really going to last long. But I do think that Elon Musk has a lot of power and he can do some things that are against his initial reason for buying the application, which was to be unbiased and for it to be freedom of speech, which some of these people said in their statements. After now, it seems like it's been veering towards more Elon Musk's opinions and views, which are not unbiased no more. They're very more conservative. They're personalized. He wasn't like this on social media before. He was way more unbiased, random things. Now it's... So I get it. But there's ways to avoid him. Block him. Don't follow him. Don't like his posts. You could do that. And you could be able to avoid. You can customize Twitter to your liking. But if you're just using it casually, I can see where it becomes like, oh, you see the shit on the algorithm that you don't want easily.
I mean, people do use it casually, I guess. I only use it to get notifications for shit going on sale.
Yeah. Me, I use it at the news. I look at the list. You could create lists of accounts in chronological order. So I don't really go on the explore page. So to me, it doesn't really doesn't affect me.
You see what I'm saying? Now?
Yeah, basically the home page is basically the explore page. Yeah.
I haven't used Twitter since like hardcore since high school.
Yeah.
I legit just follow, like I said, like,
You know, you be watching some X porn, some Twitter porn.
bro.
It's okay.
Not for nothing.
You know, you be going. It's all right. It's all right.
Twitter does become that.
Yeah.
After a certain time.
Yeah, it's crazy. Wallo sat down with Kodak Black and gave him some advice. Looked him in the eyes with Gilly. Sat him down, $1 million worth of game. He said, you have babies. These babies, you know, you got to live for these babies. Basically telling him, stop using the drugs. You have kids you got to live for. Is it going to work?
Oh.
Probably not going to work. Wallo, in my opinion, deserves like a Nobel Peace Prize. Because
he's cried to a lot of people.
He's cried on camera to people. He's literally someone that I think faced what? Didn't he serve like 30 years? Like he faced a bunch of years in jail, right? He's been through it all. He understands these people's like their plight. Like he knows, like he looks at them human, like how we should. A lot of these people, you know, unfortunately don't. So you judge them, you look at them like criminals, animals. No, we're human. We go through shit, you know. We just do idiot things sometimes. Kodak Black right now is acting like an idiot, doing some idiot things. But he might obviously be addicted, right? He had a snippet of a new song that he showed Wallo and Gilly. In the song, he was like, y'all saying I'm a junkie, but really I'm addicted. Like some shit like, basically like, yo, you guys making fun of me, but I got a problem.
So get it fixed.
But it's like, bro, get some help. Let's get you some help. Let's figure this out. Kodak Black is actually really good. I think he's one of the best like artists of his generation. He's extremely talented. He has the capabilities to go very far. I think he still hasn't tapped into his full potential. And the drugs might be what the fuck is holding him back. How the fuck you drop an album and no one knows a fuck about it? No one knows about it. He keeps dropping albums that no one knows about. I think the drugs are holding him back. But Wallo has spoken to Young Thug before he went to jail. Young Thug went to jail. Wallo spoke to Lil Durk months before allegedly Lil Durk set up the murder. No. Basically, let me put it this way. Young Thug, Wallo spoke to Lil Durk and told Lil Durk, I forgave my brother's killer. Therefore, you should too. What did Lil Durk allegedly do 5 months later? Now he's in jail for it. 5 months later, after the conversation, Lil Durk went and allegedly set up the hit to kill his cousin's killer. Right, or people affiliated, the team that was affiliated to his cousin's killer, to King Von, the people that killed King Von, Quando Rondo, Lil Tim, etc. It's the common phrase, right? You could take someone out the streets, but you can't take the streets out of them. But it does not mean give up. I think Wallo still is necessary. Just because they're not listening doesn't mean that Wallo and other people like Wallo and like yourselves, if you're watching this, you could be a part of ending the cycle. We have to end the cycle. We can't continue the cycle. This shit's become normal. We got too used to this shit, and it's not okay. It's not okay. So, Kodak, I hope you get some help. That shit was sad to see. Shyne Poe, as people call him, Shyne Poe. For those who don't know who Shyne Poe is, Shyne Poe from Belize, right? if you don't know by now, he's from Belize. He gonna remind you every fucking time. Shyne Poe. Shyne Poe was the rapper that was signed to Bad Boy to Diddy. He was the rapper that went to jail for Diddy when Diddy shot a woman allegedly in the club when he was with J-Lo. Who took the rap and spent 10 years in jail? Shyne. Shyne came out of jail, right? A couple years ago. Shyne, ever since he came out of jail, people have questioned, are you fully against Diddy? Do you feel like you really got set up? Or are you now kind of forgiving him? Because he was seen hanging out with Diddy, right? I think Diddy donated money to Belize because now Shyne wants to run for Prime Minister of Belize. He wants to be a politician in his home country. I think he might win over there, to be honest, because he's well-spoken now, at least. Shyne's doing a bunch of interviews because Shyne dropped a new documentary. Dropped today. I got to watch it on Hulu that everyone's talking about, but he's been promoting it. This is all not new information, by the way. It's all been spoken about. The thing is, with Diddy now being arrested, it's brought more of a spotlight on everyone that's been affiliated with Diddy. So now the Shyne Diddy story gets a bigger spotlight than more than ever before because Diddy's in jail. So people are asking him about Diddy. Shyne didn't want to talk about Diddy's arrest, realistically. But now that he has a documentary, he's seeking opportunity to talk about his arrest. He's defending his alliance with Diddy after the arrest as something that he did for the benefit of Belize. Diddy wanted to donate money, wanted him to perform at his BT honorary performance. He's like, okay, we'll do it, but you gotta let me use the Belize flag. But he still says that he stands on the fact that Diddy ruined his life because he says that he took the fall for Diddy. He was the fall guy for Diddy. He spent 10 years in jail for Diddy. He came out and he revealed, what did Diddy give him? He said that he went to hang out. He had a meeting in Paris with Diddy years ago when Cassie was around still. And then Diddy gave him like $50,000. He didn't even want to take it. He didn't take it. He's like, $50,000?
For 10 years?
For 10 years in jail?
That's crazy.
He's like, bro, while I was in jail for 10 years, you became a billionaire, and you're going to give me $50,000? That's crazy.
I need more than that.
He said that he was with Diddy for the day, and that Diddy spent on Cassie that day $500,000 shopping. And he saw it before his eyes. That's crazy. That's some fucked up shit. This nigga was shopping in front of me with this girl, $500,000 in one day in Paris? And you gonna give me $50,000? Shyne said that he was gonna sue Diddy. He never got to it, but he wanted to sue him. Because he felt like, yo, I should be compensated. Right? But think about it legally. It's a tricky situation. How the fuck, what lawyer's gonna defend that? Yeah, my client served 10 years in jail for a crime he didn't commit. When this person actually committed it, and this person's a billionaire, yeah, my client deserves $10 million. There's no case like that. That doesn't happen. This is not Monopoly, nigga. That's not how life works. That's not gonna happen. You can't just take your money and go. No, that's not reality. But maybe he could have, seek compensation for damages, maybe. Maybe he could say it's traumatized my life, it's changed my life, ruined my life. He could do that. But then you would have to reopen the case. Because how's Diddy walking around and Diddy allegedly is the man that shot this woman in the face in a club? The woman said it was Diddy. She said, her eyewitness account, that Diddy was the one that shot her. She said it. But then Diddy switched lawyers around and shit. It was a whole controversy throughout these past decades in hip-hop history, early decades, hip-hop history. But now it's being revisited. what happened more recently was Funk Flex went off. Because like I told you, people feel like Shyne
Air Force One
should
completely
stand
missed
on this shit.
Yachty
People feel like Shyne, if you're gonna take one
the
side,
boat. Ahoy, mateys.
Shyne, you gotta stand
This
on
is
it.
your captain speaking.
This shit's
If
still
this
playing,
year
shout
was your
to-
first time
shout to Beamer.
listening to Jay-Z's Reasonable
What the
Doubt,
hell,
and
man?
Yachty's Air Force One completely missed the
Shout to Beamer. I'm
and
Beamer in the
Black
collab
Album,
lab.
Can you really claim to be
I gotta mute
hip-hop?
this shit because he keeps talking. Shout out to Beamer. Look at Flex, bro. Flex went off. I think it was last month. I posted it too. He had a whole rant on the radio. Right here.
Because this has been bothering me for weeks. So when somebody tries to say they the scapegoat or they were used, it's been bothering me, and I'm gonna keep it a buck. Shyne, I love you, bro, and I know what you've been through. No, I don't, but you're a liar. You're a stone cold faced liar, Shyne. First of all, you remember when D-Rock had to beat you up at that studio because you were feeling yourself? You lucky you signed the Bad Boy, because if you did not sign the Bad Boy and you signed the Def Jam or anywhere else, they were gonna pound you out like the day they beat you up at that studio.
So he's saying that he's a liar, that he's not a scapegoat. I don't agree with Flex. I don't think Shyne's lying. I just think Shyne should stand on it. Shyne has spoken about Flex out today.
Out in
It
2000.
was on the Breakfast Club. Should I play? I don't think I can play that clip though. Let me see. Because Breakfast Club be copyrighting shit, man. Let me play. I think he spoke about TMZ about it too, yeah.
He said terrible things about Jay-Z. He said terrible things about Tupac, so it doesn't surprise me, you know.
So you think it's just part of the game?
We gotta go.
Well, what's next for you, Shyne? What's next for you?
Listen to the lost tapes. We all can't be lying. What did Nas say? He didn't like how Diddy did Shyne with different lawyers. So, you know, but Funk Flex, as I said, he said terrible things about Tupac, terrible things about Jay-Z. So, you know, he brought all.
But there's one where he says that Funk Flex is on drugs, though. He's like, he's on drugs. I think right here, yeah.
You and Puff, and you
Shout out to
feeling
Matt
like
Hoffa.
Puff betrayed you. Funk Master Flex was on the radio about 2 weeks ago, going off and calling you a liar. What do you say to that? What really happened?
You got to be on drugs. You got to be on some type of medication because everybody in New York knows what happened. I mean, so Nas is lying when Nas said, "I don't like the way, Diddy did Shyne with different lawyers." Come on, let's not rewrite history. You know, Flex. You got to put Flex in the context. This is a guy that talks crazy about Tupac, talks crazy about Jay-Z.
Now Shyne.
Why does he keep talking about the same thing?
Yeah, he keeps talking about the same shit though too. But you know why I think? Because Shyne is so calculated. I think Shyne is just going off documented shit. So the Nas song came out. People remember that moment. If you lived back then, you could pull the Nas song back up. Funk Flex went off on Jay-Z and went off on Tupac. His famous rants. You could look that shit up. So I think he's going based off like shit that's out there. To be honest, who knows? He might be building a case against Flex or some shit right now for defamation or something. He might be legally looking at a case for something because he has his like talking points ready. The Nas song, the Jay. Like I noticed that today, the Breakfast Club, he said the same shit. The Nas. I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, this guy knows what he. Okay, but it's just crazy. Shyne's been through a lot, man. This is not the like if you research Shyne, this is not the guy. Like now he looks like Obama. He looks like Obama, and he sounds like a bit like Obama. He's very professional. His hair and like his suit, and I like this. But Shyne was the same guy. He went up to Jay-Z back like in the 90s trying to get signed. And like Jay-Z like threw his demo out or threw his CD out the window. And he asked Jay-Z, like, you got your gun on you? Like he was like a gangster, bro. He was just asking, why are you gonna ask Jay-Z that? You could have died just like ask him, you want to find out? Like, what do you want to find out? But he was just doing crazy shit like that. Like he said, like he was like wilding back then. Allegedly, he slept with Brandy, famous singer Brandy, Ray J's sister, while she was with Mace. So he took Brandy from Mace. And this was before I think Shyne even had the hit song, or like, I think that was when after he got signed. He still didn't even have a hit. I think Brandy supposedly told Shyne, like, you're nobody, you don't even got a hit song yet. But she was allegedly, sleeping with maybe Shyne and shit. I was like, yo, this guy lived a crazy life. But, I would recommend people to research Shyne, especially my younger generation. He became famous especially because when he came out, he sounded like Biggie. If you hear his old songs, just like Biggie, same Biggie voice. People are like, damn, did he sign another Biggie? Like, what's going on? So that kind of helped him and didn't help him at the same time. But no, Shyne is on a press run right now. I would love to interview Shyne. Maybe we'll see if we can maybe reach out, get a Zoom call, especially because he wants to become the Prime Minister of Belize. I think he'll probably get that role. But I personally believe Shyne. I don't think Shyne's clickbaiting. I think the timing just comes off suspect, but I got my money on Diddy setting up Shyne. If I had to bet, I think Diddy allegedly did that. Because Diddy has allegedly done other things and has definitely done one thing that we do know for sure, and that's beat up Cassie. So, a fact is a fact. But, $50,000, if I go to jail for you for 10 fucking years and you give me $50,000, I might go back to jail. I might go back to jail.
That's disrespectful.
I might go back to jail, if you know what I mean.
That's disrespectful.
I might go back to jail. That's fucking crazy. In New York, every week it seems like they've been having a bunch of celebrity lookalike competitions. Remember last month we covered the Timothy Chalamet, Willy Wonka, Dune actor, lookalike competition. But they keep happening, right? They had over the weekend the Jeremy Allen White. Was it Jeremy Allen? Who's the actor from The Bear and from Shameless?
You're asking the wrong person.
Damn. Yeah, Jeremy Allen White. Jeremy Allen White giveaway. It was packed in New York, right?
$25 too?
Like $50, only $50 to $40. They had a Zayn one too. That was packed. Zayn. Zendaya one is coming up this month, right? But people are more excited for. Guess who they're having one for? JFK, John F. Kennedy.
What the fuck?
They're having for the assassinated president John F. Kennedy. They're having a lookalike competition. Bro, what if JFK pulls up? What if JFK comes out of nowhere? Yo, I'm alive. The CIA. John F. Kennedy. These niggas got JFK lookalike competition. What the fuck is gonna happen? Is it? You know how many people are making memes right now talking about you gotta don't go to that one.
You're gonna get shot. You're gonna get shot.
Yeah. I like it though, cause like in this age of social media, we can all stay home.
$50 is crazy though.
No, $50.
Risk getting shot.
But it's kind of
risk getting domed for $50. Fuck that. Nah.
But it's a fun thing to interact with other humans,
it is dope.
like society coming together. It reminds me when Pokemon Go came out and people go out in crowds for shit like that. It's dope. It's dope. But so far, the Timothy Chalamet was the only one that had the actual person pop up. We still gotta wait for the JFK one.
That's crazy.
Yo, imagine JFK, do JFK and then Tupac pops up. Oh my God. That's gonna be crazy. J. Cole is podcasting, but his own version of a podcast, right? And I feel like it's mad random. I'm not saying J. Cole shouldn't podcast, but I feel like it's mad random because we thought that we were gonna get a J. Cole album to fall off. But
these side quests are crazy.
It's like random side quests that the guy goes on, right? And we just gotta go with it because it's J. Cole. You're gonna do, he does whatever the fuck he wants.
Yeah.
But he announced that he's doing audio series with, I believe, his manager, close friend, Ibrahim. Ebe, as he calls him. Ebe. Yo, Ebe, tell him we're taking the song off the album. I don't care if they mad. Yeah, Ebe. Ebe was the one that deleted that Kendrick diss. So with Ebe, and I have the actual schedule. They released a schedule for this because It's a podcast about his life and his career. So it's gonna be chronological. It drops.
Is this a rollout?
Yeah, the first episode is today. Episode 1, the come up. Then 2 days, Lights Please, the warm up, Who Dat, Friday Night Lights, Sideline Story, Born Sinner Part 1, Born Sinner Part 2, Forest Hill Drive Part 1, Forest Hill Drive Part 2. So it's going in order of his projects and his life throughout the time.
So this is pre-recorded.
So it's pre-recorded. So it's an audio series, and you actually have to pay to get full access to it right away. Like $10. It's on his own website. It doesn't seem like it's in a collaboration with any company. But for his core fan base, I see this as a W. It's like an inside look.
I'm thinking about it.
It's an inside look on everything in his career and how everything, came up. He always drops like mini documentaries. He could have did another one. He could have did a book. He could have did a movie. He's doing an audio series, a podcast, kind of, basically, right? Are we going to get an album? I hope we still get an album. The last podcast of Part 1, Season 1 drops, I think, December 12th, which is a Thursday. December 13th, Friday, he could drop an album. He could. I'll play the trailer for those who haven't seen it yet. I think I could play it legally. It should be straight. Shout out to Dreamville. Dreamville be showing us love on social media and shit. Pretty sure they know who we are. So shout out to Dreamville. Also, they're already playing parts of episode 1. Core fan base is going to work every time. Where's the commercials? Is this one? No. To be honest, they probably posted Cole's link. So let me just keep going. Second, guys, let's get to it. Right here.
And any type of thing like this ever before, so this shit is weird. Who are we talking to?
Who is this? What's poppin'?
Nobody. Shit just got hella weird.
So in late 2022, Cole, Ebe, and I sat down to record a little conversation. Ebe had found this old laptop in his garage that had all these old demos and unreleased songs and songs that we've come to know and love from Cole. And we started playing them for each other, which conjured up all these amazing memories that they'd shared over the years. The good.
That was a big ass
I ain't gonna
moment.
lie. Even hearing it right there, I was like, oh shit.
The bad.
Cut that off. That shit trash.
And the ugly.
Do you understand we would not be having this conversation if this came out?
Oh no, it would literally been a wrap on my whole fucking career.
It would have been over.
So we just started recording. One day turned into 2, 2 days turned into 3, and we kept going for 8 days, tracking the entire arc of Cole's career from the very early days when he started writing his first songs.
The song that I did that showed me you're capable of doing something else, what do you think it is?
School Day?
It was
I knew
School
it.
Day.
As soon as you said that, I was like, it's gotta be School Day.
All the way up until now.
I felt like, damn, this nigga just turned another corner.
Yes, I'm not that level of songwriter without going through everything that I went through. Having to be pushed, that shit made me stronger.
And we covered all this ground, everything from, of course, the music.
Probably in your mind, it's like, this is my lane.
Yes, yeah, here's something I can offer, and here's me displaying an ability to talk about it in a way that's gonna connect to you.
To relationships.
It was literally right when we was about to turn the album in.
Yeah, I remember deciding, like, it's that time. And then once I knew, I just went and got the ring. Like,
This is some
I
J.
just
Cole
knew.
shit.
And I took these precious recordings and organized them into a limited audio series that we're calling Inevitable.
Because I know what I know now, it's almost silly to say some of the shit out loud where it's like, oh man, but it's just the reality.
So pull up a chair, join us as we release season 1 of Inevitable.
Pull up a chair. So it's like an audio series, but basically a podcast. Season 1. But it's basically a podcast. It's like when Dave Chappelle did a podcast, it was like season 1 with about audio series. Probably. I mean, it ends at Forest Hill Drives Part 2. He has how many albums after that? 4 or 5? But then again, it came so random. They did this in 8 days. They might not have more. Unless they did everything in 8 days, up until now, and then that's part 2 that drops next year. Some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But technically, they probably had to do 3 parts. I don't know.
Lights, please. Turn out the lights.
But I did like the BTS footage of the little documentary shit he's been dropping.
Yeah.
Before Might Delete Later.
Yeah.
That was dope to see. And J. Cole always does shit for his core fan base, like The Dollar and the Dream. You know, Drake similarly has been doing the 100 gig stuff, right? He kind of stopped.
Drake hasn't done shit besides cut his hair.
Nah, but he did do 100 gig stuff.
Yeah, but he hasn't done nothing since.
Oh, yeah. But I feel like that's the only thing we can really compare this to, where it's like looking at old shit. You know, maybe he saw Drake do 100 gigs, got inspired, like, oh, that's dope. Nostalgia.
No. Cole has always done this shit, though.
Yeah, Cole has done nostalgic shit. Like, looking back at shit.
Cole has,
the documentaries.
Cole has done this before them.
Yeah, that's true. Kendrick Lamar never do no shit like that. We never getting Kendrick Lamar doing shit like this. Never.
There might be murder in them videos, bro.
Yeah, we're never getting Kendrick Lamar doing no.
All we have is them old ass videos of them like linking up and like rapping and shit like that. You know, with Q and stuff.
We might get a TD.
We have them old.
Yeah, we might get
clips.
a TD documentary. We'll never get a Kendrick Lamar, BTS, or like unseen footage. Never. It's unseen for a reason, bro. Trust me.
And if we do, it's gonna be at a moment when we, unfortunately, don't want.
Yeah, no.
God forbid when he's gone. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't think that's ever happening. Let's talk about Hollywood real quick. So over the weekend, The Roc dropped a new movie, Red One. You heard it? You see any promo for this yet?
I saw a promo once.
You saw a promo?
It's like a Christmas movie.
It's like a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
But it's not Christmas. Could have dropped it next month, right? But he dropped it this weekend.
Well, let's be honest. Christmas, everyone's been riding the Christmas November wave.
Yeah, but still, I think that's what affected the sales. Because over the weekend, they spent $250 million to make this movie, Red One, The Roc, the lead star. They only made $34 million.
Wow.
Right? It's completely tanked. It's a failure of a movie.
Was it like in theaters?
It was in theaters. They only made $34 million. All right?
Is it a good movie?
People are saying it's decent. They don't know why it's doing bad, blah, blah. Doesn't have to be a good movie for it to do bad. I think maybe people are just tired of The Roc as far as an actor.
I don't think so. I think it's
I
just
think so.
timing.
I think The Roc is no longer
But what did
a
he drop?
blockbuster star.
What did he drop recently, movie-wise? That people could say
Black
is like
Adam
over.
did horrible. Horrible. And it was horrible.
That was years ago.
It was like two years ago. That shit was an ass.
I didn't watch it.
Bro, it was so bad that they stopped the hero. Like, it was supposed to be like, it was his dream to be Black Adam, he said. Became a nightmare.
Yeah, but can you blame him for that though? Isn't that's the writing?
I feel like it's the acting. I think his acting is not up to par. I think he's a good actor.
Why was the movie bad?
The Black Adam?
Yes.
Black Adam, I saw Black Adam. I haven't seen Red One yet. Black Adam had horrible, like, plot line. The shit that he was doing
So you see what I'm
was
saying?
awkward.
Can you blame him for that?
But he said it was the best movie he's been. Like, he said, like, he loved the plot line. Like, it was like, oh, blah, blah. So he has the power as The Roc to be like, he could push a movie back. He can rewrite this, rewrite that. He can do whatever he
That
wants.
is very true. Since he is one of the biggest
He could do whatever he wants for the movie.
actors, he should have that type of power, you would assume.
Bro, The Roc is no longer a blockbuster
Because we see the power
star.
he has at WWE.
But that's the thing. The Roc is no longer a blockbuster star. He was once the most highest paid actor in the industry.
Yep.
I see that slowly dying off because people seem to be tired of him in movies. If he's not tied to a franchise, the movie's not successful. Moana 2's coming. Gonna be successful franchise. Fast and Furious, successful franchise. The Roc used to do random movies and they'll sell mad money. I've never seen this movie. It's called Skyscraper. It came out.
saw that one.
It came out in 2018. I've never seen it.
I saw that one.
Look at the stats on this fucking movie. They spent $125 million to make this movie, right? This fucking movie made box office $300 million. Skyscraper. I've never seen it.
I saw that one.
What was the pull? The Roc. It wasn't a franchise. It was a random movie. The Roc $300 million. And Rampage, another one. Remember, there was one they did Rampage, made hundreds of $1 million. That's not the case no more. He would just do, it was The Roc. Oh, that's enough. It's no longer enough to have a movie. It's The Roc, and in the movie, it's no longer enough.
I think it's the timing.
It's no longer enough.
I think it's the timing.
Also, don't drop a Christmas movie and Thanksgiving.
Yeah, I think it's the
Like, what the
timing.
fuck are we doing here?
Yeah, I don't know why. He should have dropped it next month.
What the fuck?
Next month. Next month, everyone, especially that week, like that 1 week, should have dropped it during that 1 week. And not only in theater, but like in streaming services. Because people are going to be at home watching Christmas movies.
It gave Apple TV movie vibes. I thought it was going to be on streaming, but I think it might be a hot take, but I think The Roc might not be a blockbuster actor anymore.
I think that's definitely a hot take.
It might not be. He might not be the blockbuster actor anymore. You know what I'm saying?
I'm curious to see this movie now. I'm curious to see if it was bad.
I'll probably watch it. But guess when?
I watch it.
Around Christmas. Because I'm not watching no Christmas movie today, bro. LaMelo Ball, NBA player LaMelo Ball, one of the Ball brothers. It went viral over the weekend. He said, "We loaded up, no homo." All right, I'll play right here.
We loaded up. No homo. That's what we wanted.
He said no homo during an interview, post-game interview. He got fined $100,000 by the league.
Oh, my God.
It's the most expensive no homo in the history of no homo history, right? There's never been a more expensive no homo than this no homo. LaMelo Ball said no homo and got a $100,000 fine. Andre Iguodala, I think he's for the NBA Players Association. Well, I know who Andre Iguodala is, but he now represents the NBA Players Association. He says they're going to fight it. They're going to fight it. They're going to try to get the fine down, I guess. Now, two things could be right. In my opinion, no NBA player should be saying no homo on camera. Like, it's childish. It's childish. I personally don't say it in my real life. I feel like it's childish.
I haven't said.
I don't really say
I
that.
don't even think
I might joke around and say pause, jokingly.
I say pause.
But no homo is like, like, I don't really say it. Especially like we loaded up. Like, bro, you're a basketball player. We know what you're talking about. You don't gotta say no homo in that point. There's no point. But
They're just trying to be funny.
you're trying to be funny, whatever. $100,000 is crazy.
That's crazy.
That's fucking crazy.
What's his contract?
Oh no, he's up. He's guy's up. 100 M plus. He's up.
He's a good player.
He's decent enough. He's good. And I just think, the coach said that we know he was bad, like he shouldn't be doing that. His coach was upset with him. It's a bad. He shouldn't have said it, but $100,000 is outrageous. $100,000 is outrageous. We have to be honest, because ain't nobody getting fined $100,000 for almost killing a player on the court. These Draymond Green fouls, there's no $100,000 fine for that shit. But you say no homo, and it's like, oh, $100,000 is offensive to the LGBTQ community. Bro,
they're not even watching.
They're not even watching basketball. It's not even. And on top of that, he purposely is not trying to offend them. I doubt it.
No.
I doubt it.
No.
Now, Anthony Edwards, he was offending the homosexual community when he saw guys kissing on the street. He posted, I think it was on his close friends, and deleted it. He was like, "Oh, this is what this world comes to." Something like that. Look at these F words. Crazy.
Yeah, that's different.
That's insane.
That's different.
I believe he didn't get a $100,000 fine. I don't remember it. I could be wrong. I don't remember him getting a $100,000 fine. There's hypocrisy here. Just needs to be called out. And, and if you're gay, if from the gay community, I would love to hear your perspective. We have a lot of gay fans. Does he deserve to be fined that much? I think he shouldn't be saying it, but $100,000? I don't know. It's a lot.
Another question: would Yachty even get offended in this context?
Yeah.
Highly
did he offend you?
Yeah. Please
He didn't laugh. He didn't joke about it.
Please let us know.
Honestly,
bro, today's world the people around the LGBTQ that aren't even like gay or anything like that tend to be more sensitive than the quote unquote
actual gay people.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I've had conversations with gay people that be mad at like certain. I had a conversation with a transgender friend, and a lot of transgender people online feel this way, where like they don't like Caitlyn Jenner, like the way she goes about her transgender politics, etc. So there's people within, like, that's another thing. That's a conversation for another day. It's bigger, but
Yeah, for sure.
when people are within their own community, you think, oh, he offended everyone in the gay community. No. You can't speak for the whole gay community. There's gonna be gay people that are not gonna be offended.
Yeah.
He didn't purposely. It wasn't like he was saying like, oh, it was just young shit, ignorant shit, no homo.
Bro, a lot of the times people that are not part of a certain community are the ones that try to speak
Get offended more than the community itself.
It's crazy, bro. It's crazy.
Yo, speaking of basketball, we have Dwight Howard and Shaq again going at it. Their multiple decade-long beef, right? After the Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight, Dwight Howard tweeted, Shaq, what's up? Let's make bread. Let's fight. Shaq said, gotta have more than one ring to get in the ring with me, champ. I'll stick with a real champion like Rob Gronkowski. And you can have the Superman belt. All yours, buddy. Because remember, Dwight called himself Superman. Shaq didn't like that shit. He's like, I'm Superman. You can't be claiming Superman. Even though neither of them are Superman. DC owns Superman. But we know, I get the idea, the nickname. Then Dwight says, my bad. I didn't read the rule book. Duck, or like quack, like a duck emoji. Then Shaq says, if you would have read it and noticed, it says NBA versus NFL, because Shaq wants to do NBA players, retired boxing, NFL players boxing, like Rob Gronkowski versus Shaq. He wants to team up with him and do it to make money like Jake Paul, he said. He said, with that being said, you can box an NFL guy. Then if you win, you can get in the Jones of the big man, the GOAT, only one Superman. Hashtag only one Superman. You wait till 50 years old to challenge me. No, you wait until I'm 50 years old to challenge me. That's funny. Just join the show and whoop some NFL guys. And if you make it to the Hall of Fame, then we'll do it. So he clowned him. He clowned him completely. He's like, yo. But, bro, Dwight Howard boxing Shaq. I might have Shaq. Shaq's like a tank. I don't think anyone can take down Shaq. Like, Shaq can just stand. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dwight Howard's tall, but
That's a brick wall, bro.
he's not heavy like Shaq. Like, Shaq is like heavy and like, I feel like Shaq has like thick skin. Like,
That's a brick wall.
he's like a brick.
You know the three piggy houses?
Yeah.
The straw, the wood, and the brick. He's
Yeah,
the brick
blow
house.
your house down.
He's the brick house.
My
He's
God.
the brick house, bro.
My God. Yeah, no. Fucking, Shaq. Shaq is that guy. Dame Dash, by the way. Dame Dash officially says he's done with Roc A Fella. He has no longer any more affiliation with Roc A Fella because the auction happened yesterday for his rights to 1/3, I think, Roc A Fella Records, the Reasonable Doubt album. Guess what? No one showed up to the auction, he said. Nobody showed up. Not even him. He said he didn't go because it was his son's birthday. So he didn't go. But he said no one went. But he's also trying to claim he thought Jay-Z was loved more. He said people don't love Jay-Z as much as I thought. Because I thought people would participate and go, at least show up, if they're big fans of him, to be a part of, get a piece of history. Right? So he's like shocked. He's like, oh, I guess, maybe this guy, he's basically trying to shade Jay-Z, like subliminally.
But let's be honest.
But it's like, bro, it's not, what the fuck?
Let's be honest, right? If you're an artist, you're not showing up to that. You don't have to.
Yeah.
You can do that from anywhere.
Yeah.
And if you're people like us, we don't have that type of money.
Yeah.
What the fuck we gonna show up for? So it's like, come on, let's be honest.
So it says the state, I think the state of New York ended up buying it for like $1 million. His bottom price was $3 million, but the state just gave him $1 million. And I think he has to take it no matter what. He also revealed Drake specifically offered $6 million via DM. We didn't know the number before. Now he's saying it was $6 million and disappeared. He doesn't know why Drake disappeared. Could it be Jay-Z, etc. Jay-Z's lawyers were there at the auction, but they didn't buy nothing. Allegedly. You know. So we shall see. We shall see. I think that Dame Dash is too legendary to be seen with constant hypocritical statements. Because he's saying that Jay-Z, he's saying he has nothing, he's no, basically, when you listen to his podcast, which I love listening to, America New Network, go subscribe to America New Network. He's saying, yo, I don't know, no longer need to talk about Jay-Z no more. Or I'm no longer going to talk about him, etc. Bro, you're going to talk about him. Oh, I have nothing to do with him. I am no longer affiliated with him. No, you're going to always be tied back to Jay-Z. What you guys did was too historical. You're going to always be tied down to it. It's going to be always a thing. So him stating like Jay-Z not loved enough, it's like weird energy. Like it's kind of like sore loser energy. Like, bro, you thought that you offered the Roc A Fella chain and people were going to buy and no one showed up to the auction. I was more shocked because of that. Because the Roc A Fella chain, the original one, I would think someone would give $1 million for that. Not the state, but like a fan, a jeweler. You know, no one showed up to the fucking auction. It's weird. It's weird. I doubt that the people were getting banned or kicked out. I'm pretty sure it was public information, but I don't know. Also, it could have maybe does it go back to Jay-Z? I think technically in 6 years it does. So that's what people were like, that was the rumor. So people were like, why would you even buy it if it's 6 years it just goes back to Jay-Z? You know. That's a weird situation. But Dame is a legend. We're going to talk about some crazy stories that happen locally. And we're going to have some gentlemen walk in soon upon them calling. But this was my weekend, right? Over the weekend, I did some of the coolest shit I've done ever in my life because one of my friends growing up, Kenny Yaboa, went to middle school with Kenny. Kenny, you know, I knew him since middle school. This was the same kid, bro. Elabo was reminding me yesterday. He literally shaved his eyebrows in school. I remember the day he shaved his eyebrows because he got a $5 bet. They bet him $5 to shave his eyebrows, and he shaved his eyebrows.
For $5?
For fucking $5. Oh, my God. Now there's the same kid that's now in the NFL. Kenny, phenomenal basketball player. No. Well, yeah, he did play basketball good, but phenomenal football player. He moved, I think it was to New York. He moved in high schools. He moved. He graduated in a different high school in New York, but he was pursuing his career. This is a Rhode Island, one of the few Rhode Island athletes in history to go to the NFL. He went to New York, graduated, and when it came to university, I believe Temple. I want to say Temple. I forgot the exact name, but he had a great actual university career. I think he met his girlfriend there. Amazing career. It showed up to the point that he got signed to the Jets. And his first season on stats, regular season, was like 2021. Then he signed again. I want to say like last year or this year, top of this year, as a tight end. So I traveled from Rhode Island all the way. Shout out to Michael Wongo. We went all the way to New York. But really, it was New Jersey because the New York Jets. So we traveled from Rhode Island all the way to New Jersey to see Kenny play in the New York Jets in New Jersey at the MetLife Stadium. And it was crazy. We got to go on the field, see Kenny play, Kenny warm up, see his family, his mother. Haven't seen her in years. And being in the NFL is one thing, right? Because you could be in the NFL, you don't have to be a star, but you could be a person that's like a backup. You're still on the team. This guy was on the team, and he was able to, this game, score his first touchdown in NFL career. Because he would get yards and catches, you know.
Yeah.
But this was the first game of his career that he got the fucking touchdown. And who threw the touchdown? One of the best quarterbacks of all time, Aaron Rodgers. Kenny for the touchdown, boom. They lost the game, but it's still Rhode Island history. And we were able to be there to witness it. So it was an honor. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I believe we have the guest here. If you want, keep recording. And I'll play some Scarlip as the guest join. Play some more Scarlip, Dora.
How much you think we gotta offer him to shave his eyebrows now?
Say that again?
How much you think we gotta offer him now?
We probably gotta offer Kenny $1 million to shave his eyebrows again. I don't think he's gonna shave his eyebrows anytime soon. Nearby. Let me see. I'll play some music.
Nah, put the other hard girl, bro. Put Gianna. Put Georgiana.
I think Georgiana signed the contract now, so she might copyright the whole. Let me bring the guest in real quick.
Niggas want smoke till I reach up in my. Wanna fuck, I got the condom in my. That's how strong, you can smell it in my. You ain't fly unless you got a Puma. Nigga trippin', started digging in my. This bitch bugging, why she pulling on my? I got more balls than a lot of you niggas, and I take more shots than a lot of you dealers. Break more jaws than a lot of you spitters, and I always tell the truth, I don't lie to you niggas. Like, why? Why would I lie to you niggas? Why would I smirk or even smile with you niggas? Why would I even wanna vibe with you niggas? Steady puffing on my weed, gotta hide from the niggas. Old bitch ass, snitch ass, scary ass nigga, loose and waiting for the tooth fairy ass nigga. Guess rap ain't work, now she showing her thong, and my freestyle better than a lot of y'all songs. Niggas want smoke till I reach up in my. Wanna fuck, I got the condom in my. That's how strong, you can smell it in my. You ain't fly unless you got a Puma. Nigga trippin', started digging in my. This bitch bugging, why she pulling on my? It be all fun and games when you hanging with the crew. But if they give him 5 to life, then he will snitch on you. Rat, 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 rat. Rat, 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 rat. It just be all fun and games when you hanging with the crew. But if they give him 5 to life, then he will snitch on you.
I'm so done, yo.
Scarlip stuff?
Yeah.
Scarlip stuff. You guys are gonna sit. We're gonna have room for 2 people to sit there. You guys can pick. Okay, and that's gonna be with the mics, everything set up.
You hear I'm a lefty?
But we're live. We're currently live right now.
Oh, we're live.
Yeah, we're live.
Yeah,
We're live.
what's
Yeah,
up,
we got the
bro?
guests. They walked in real quick. So gonna be you two right here. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect. Yeah. But you make yourselves at home real quick. But yeah, every week we end the podcast with local topics. So as I'm covering the local news, we're gonna have these gentlemen introduce themselves and actually talk about why they're here today and the message they want to get across. As I got my half voice today, this fucking weather got me fucked up. Actually, let me finish some of the couple of the local stories. So we covered the Kenny situation, right? Oh, to end the Kenny story, right? So the Kenny story was crazy because also shout out to Quiddy Pay, because during this game, another Rhode Island legend, Quiddy Pay, was playing with Kenny and they swapped jerseys at the end of the game. The Colts, that's where Quiddy Pay plays on the Colts, the Indianapolis Colts. The Colts face the Jets, but rarely. I think every couple years is rare. It's not every year that they face each other. So then the last time they faced each other was a couple years ago, and they did the same thing. But this game was big because, and we had him on the podcast. Shout out to Quiddy. He was right on the podcast. We interviewed Quiddy on here. Quiddy gave Kenny the jersey. Kenny gave Quiddy his jersey. This was the game, we saw it live, where Kenny got his first touchdown of his career, and then Quiddy sacked Aaron Rodgers to end the game. Like, Aaron Rodgers, he could have got a touchdown or close enough for a field goal kick. and they could have won the game. The Jets. That's what people were waiting for. You know, that was what I was waiting for because that day I was rooting for Kenny. Shit, I was a Kenny's family. Shit, today I'm a Jets fan. You know what I'm saying? Because the Patriots fucking suck, so I can't rep the Patriots no more. But Kenny,
New England fans.
yeah, no. But Kenny, bro, he could have, and they could have passed to Kenny again. If he passed it to Kenny again, that would have been crazy. I'm like, yo, Kenny wins the game, another touchdown. But Quiddy, full circle moment, sacked fucking Aaron Rodgers and ended the game. It sucked the whole energy out the stadium, bro. It was crazy, you know. And also shout out to Kenny and Kenny's family. They gave us an amazing experience. You know, we got the full suite access. Shout out to the Jets organization and the Jets ownership. I met some of the people there, some of the franchise, I believe, like workers, staff, phenomenal staff. MetLife Stadium was amazing. It was a great experience. I'll definitely be going back to see Kenny play again at MetLife. Phenomenal experience, and the Rhode Island connection of the jersey swap was a blessed moment. It was crazy to see the same kid that, like I said, in middle school shaved his eyebrows for $5, get a touchdown as an NFL player. Yeah, was fucking crazy. Also, I did want to mention over the weekend, CactusCon happened. But what people don't know, at CactusCon, there was like a huge Rhode Island takeover because Rhode Island was in the building. For lack of better terms, we had Dwight, our boy Drew, right? He designed, for those who don't know, you know, and I'm going to say it now. I'm pretty sure it's public because he was there at the event. But he designed the Sons of Immigrants collaboration with Nike, the sneaker that they're doing, which is fire.
Hard.
Fire sneaker.
Hard.
One of my favorite Nike design sneakers in years. And then when Drew told me that he did it, I was like, you motherfucker. He's always up to something, right? He did this sneaker, and it was premiered at CactusCon.
Yeah.
So we got Drew, right? Then we got, shout out to Phases, we got Willie, right?
Wow.
Homegirl Willie. Willie had a whole booth at CactusCon, right? And she got Angel Reese, I think Westside Gun, a bunch of people shouting out her clothes, rocking her clothes. Incredible. That's a W. And also, our homeboy, Zay, right, styling, he was there working. He was working with Pele Pele. I think they had a collaboration, Pele Pele with Playboy Cardi. And Zay was there with Playboy Cardi, styling Playboy Cardi, working at Diesel. You know, his outfit was, I think, curated by Diesel. So you got multiple Rhode Island natives representing at CactusCon. So for people that say that Rhode Island can't dress or Rhode Island doesn't have any fashion, you're highly mistaken. You're bugging because, you know, 3 very important factors of CactusCon had Rhode Island connections tied to it. So I would definitely want to highlight that. Also, I wanted to highlight, I'm going to reach out to her too, Carolyn Raffelian. Carolyn Raffelian. I might have mispronounced your last name. My apologies if I did. But she is an entrepreneur from Rhode Island. Actually, for those who don't know, she's the founder of the brand Alex and Ani. Really? She was the founder of Alex and Ani, and she was from Rhode Island. So she founded Alex and Ani in 2004. She named it after her 2 oldest daughters.
So that's what is in Alex
and Ani. And that's, I think it's not there no more.
Providence College?
Oh, I probably, okay, yeah. Okay. I thought you were talking about downtown, the skating rink, because I think the skating rink is not Alex and Ani no more, right?
I don't know about that.
I think they changed it to, it was like,
Providence College has a building.
But, bro, I think she is no longer tied to the company. But she teamed up over the weekend and got announced with Snoop Dogg to launch his own jewelry brand called Love Child. So Snoop Dogg has a jewelry brand, Love Child, and it's because of Rhode Island's own Carolyn. And again, this is a woman that, I'm not sure if she's a billionaire still, but she was a billionaire at one time with Alex and Ani. And yeah, I didn't even know that till this weekend. Wow. You know what I'm saying? I was like, yo. Fire. But I followed her, and she followed me back, so we'll see if we get her on the podcast. Shout out to Carolyn Raffelian. Rest in peace. We spoke about it off camera, Marloon. Yeah. Rest in peace to URI Director of Student Involvement and Memorial Union. She was an advisor, loved by many at URI. A couple days ago, unfortunately, she got hit by a car. A student was driving on campus, and he killed her. Maureen McDermott. Rest in peace to her. Rest in peace. And ever since the start of October, they already reported 30 car accidents at URI on campus.
It's bad, bro.
And I remember when I was there, I would commute, so I wasn't there too often.
URI as well?
Yeah, I went to URI. Yeah, but I didn't stay there. I was commuting to save money. But yeah, it was kids would cross the street, running, late to class.
That's just more packed now.
It's more packed now,
Bro,
probably.
I was there Friday, and it packed.
Yeah, no. So this is devastating. She actually was there. It says 4 decades. That's crazy. You know how many
43 years?
You know how many students she was involved in their lives, and then her life got taken away like that by a student. Because the student wasn't looking or whatever the case may be. Very unfortunate. So we want to send our condolences to the family and the whole URI family. I'm a URI alumni, so rest in peace, Maureen. That's horrible. And lastly, before we get into our guests, also, Providence Police said that they're gonna heighten their actual presence when it comes to late night nightclubs, because there's been 4 different incidents throughout the past 3 weeks that involved actual violence, stabbings and shootings, and also, if for those who don't know, I'm pretty sure if you're around the city, you know by now, all these nightclubs keep getting all their cars broken into. You park outside, and your cars get broken into. The windows get smashed. Yeah. I was just driving around downtown over the weekend, and I passed by, what's that club? That club that it's like a white club, but it's like popular. Like a lot of frat people go to it.
I don't know. You're asking the wrong.
I don't know. Probably like Coliseum. Something.
Nah, not Coliseum. It's like a newer spot. Damn. I'm gonna have to make a call. We're gonna call David, because we went there for David's birthday. I'm gonna have to call David. David be going there all the time.
Yo, just do yourselves a favor and just keep your windows down.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Keep your windows down.
Just
That's
keep your
crazy.
windows down. Yeah, just keep your windows down.
We was
call
over there,
David.
when, November 2nd or 3rd.
I'm gonna start doing this on live and just call people more, because we gotta get the actual facts. The thing is, David has 2 numbers. I might be calling the wrong number. We'll see. We'll find out the hard way. Also, David is a fireman, so he might be working. They work 24 hours.
I'm at to call the station.
Yeah.
Call 911.
Yeah, but I forgot that spot, bro. I think the owners of that, they own Brass Monkey, I think. They own something else. It's like a group of people, that nightclub. But
Someone said the spot.
Nah. It's like a fuck, bro.
It don't matter, bro.
Fuck it.
It is what
But
it is.
the idea is that you go by these nightclubs at night, you see a lot of glass on the floor. It's from these windows that get broken into. It happens way too often.
Yeah.
Something's got to, like, I feel like we got to, like, do some sort of, like, internal investigation, like hide inside of our own car, like Batman, like wait for someone to come in. Because someone's got to get to the bottom of this.
The fact that nobody's been caught.
It keeps happening.
For years.
It's been happening for like a couple years now. Like maybe it's newer. Maybe it's been happening longer than us. Because like we're newer to the club scene, etc. But listen, if that would happen to me once, thank God, knock on wood, it hasn't happened to me yet. But that would happen to me once. I really don't go out as is right now. You definitely wouldn't see me back at no nightclub, bro. Especially none of these ones where it happens at. Like, where's the one, there's one of them that just shut down because next to, like, Apsara on Public Street, that area, fuck, bro.
We don't be outside like that.
You guys don't be outside?
Nah,
That's a good thing. That's a good thing. That's a good thing.
We can't be outside now, right? We gotta go out the country.
That's a good thing.
Florida.
That's a good thing.
Be outside a little bit.
But yeah, people had enough, and the cops are, cracking down on all these nightclubs. And also, it seems like the violence is heightened more in these local nightclubs. Maybe because of, people are tired of the shit, man. People can't afford these bottles.
Not the bottles.
Bottles be so expensive. People
$500 for a bottle.
For a table. People don't got money for this shit. So then they get frustrated, you know what I'm saying? And they get into a fight or two. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the way to get away with a free night. You know what I'm saying? Get into a fight. Don't gotta pay no tab. Just get the fuck out of there, bounce, start a fight, and just run out of there. Do a finesse. But listen, I've had multiple club owners tell me that the club scene locally is dying. That they've been having struggling moments. The club scene's dying. People are not going out as much. So
It's dangerous.
It's dangerous. And then you got clubs shutting down because of violence. The police are going to be more present. So probably going to see less people there because who wants to be around when there's mad police? It's crazy. But nonetheless, to end the podcast, we have a quick segment with our special guests. They reached out and I wanted to have them on. Locally, there's a bunch of people that have gotten into this movement of the solar panels and houses changing their source of energy, right? So these young gentlemen are based in Rhode Island, correct? Based in Rhode Island, from Rhode Island, and they have tapped in and they're a part of this market now, the solar panel market in Rhode Island. Without further ado, gentlemen, introduce yourselves. Feel free to bring the mics closer to yourself as well.
Before you start, fix the mic.
Yeah,
real
bring them
quick.
closer.
You
Closer.
can bring it down a little bit and then towards you.
Yeah.
So it doesn't block your face.
Yeah, right there.
This is good for me.
You can bring
You can bring it closer to your mouth.
Me?
Yeah.
Perfect.
Like
That's
here?
straight.
There you go.
Yeah. That's
Alright,
straight.
cool.
So I'll just start off. My name is Ron Del Rosa. You guys probably see me on Instagram as the Sun Ambassador. Right now I work for Solar Pros. Right now we're actually a big team coming out here in New England. We've been doing this for already, I would say, like 4 years.
Okay.
So from my experience, of course, solar is the new wave of the generation of power because rates are just insane at the end of the day. And a lot of homeowners are moving forward into getting solar panels because it just makes more sense.
Yeah.
And before I go into detail, I'll just let my guy Dean.
Yeah.
So my name's Damian Torres, aka Mr. Dollar Doors, turning doors into dollars.
Yes, sir.
And like Ronnie said, like it's a really big movement for people to make that transfer to renewable energy just because like the rates are going up.
Yeah.
And they're continuously going up and you guys are paying ridiculous electricity bills on your bill. What we do is just kind of figure out what works for you. There's multiple options kind of taking part in solar. We kind of just show you all the options and just find the one that works for you and point you in the right direction. But I'm going to let Ronnie kind of take a deeper dive into it.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So, as you guys do see, with everything going up, inflation going up, global warming going up, it's been pretty hard for homeowners to really meet ends meet with paying bills, making sure their mortgage is paid, making sure food is on the table. So a lot of people have been divergent into the opportunity of renewable energy, aka solar specifically. So for the whole process for homeowners, it's super simple. We all just do is explain to people how to qualify, see if they can even do it, because let's say, the option's on the table. We still have to make a whole application for a homeowner.
Point the mic a little bit towards you, bro.
Yeah, I got you. Right here. Perfect.
Yeah, more towards. Yeah, there you go.
I got it.
Yeah, so like I was saying, a lot of people have been going into the solar industry because it just makes the most sense financially and also for the environment at the end of the day, because as you guys do see, ice caps are melting. There's a bunch of fires in California, etc. So.
Yeah. So, like, for example, if I'm a homeowner today and used to be National Grid, but now Rhode Island Energy is charging me so much money, and I keep seeing, the solar panel people coming to my house, or like, I just see people telling me, oh, you should consider solar panel energy. What would be the first thing you tell this person? Like, they go to you, hey, Rhode Island Energy is charging me too much. I want to do solar. Why should I do it? What would you tell them?
Okay. So, I just asked you, how long are you paying the electricity bill? One, we'd figure out, like, if you're the homeowner first, right? Because you have to be a homeowner to take part in solar. But, like, it's simple. Like, you guys have been paying the electricity bill for, I don't know how long. I talk to people that are 40, 50 years old.
Yeah.
So, in their case, it's, like, they've been paying that bill for 30 years, right? And it's a never-ending bill. From year 1 to year 30, they were probably paying $30 on their electricity bill. Now their bill's $250.
Yeah.
Right. Just because as the year goes on, the inflation goes up, and what we like to kind of like compare it to is the gas prices, right? Because if we were in, let's say, like 2002 when I was born, and somebody gave you a contract at the gas station, like, I don't know what the gas price was, let's say $1 a gallon.
Mm-hmm.
You knowing what you know now, would you sign that contract to pay $1 a gallon for the next 50 years?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Of course, right? So it's the same thing with the solar. The solar is producing everybody's energy on site. so you guys are not falling victim to the monopolies like the utility company. And something that a lot of people don't even know is Rhode Island Energy. It sounds like it's based out of Rhode Island, right? But in the little letters under it, it says a PPL company, right? So it's Pennsylvania Power and Light, right? So this company came, bought out National Grid, and kind of took over, and that's why you see the rates kind of going up a little bit more rapidly, because they're not really based out of here, and they kind of occurred like all the things that National Grid were going through in a negative standpoint, because the infrastructure is also not as good as it should be.
Yeah.
We have all these wooden poles, like the infrastructure is like 60, 70 years outdated.
Yeah.
So you guys pay for that in your electricity bill. When they pick up the leaves from a storm, you guys pay for that in your electricity bill.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's true.
If the line goes out, you guys pay for that in your electricity bill.
Yeah.
But you guys also pay for people to go solar, because there are programs that you guys pay for on your electricity bill that are renewable energy charges as well.
Yeah. And for my story, like, I have my guy over here, Adrian. Most of you guys know him as the Go Solar. How I got into the industry is him presenting the opportunity. Like, literally, I was on Snapchat. He was making a lot of money in the solar industry, but he was also helping a lot of homeowners. So I was like, as a young guy coming out of college, I was like, let me take a look at this opportunity. I invited him to my house. Recently, my mom bought a house in 2021. Shout out to my mom for buying a house. You know, it's pretty hard in these times.
W.
For sure. She sat down, us being Dominican, you know, we're the cheapest people out here, especially my mom, right? So I convinced her. She sat down with him. He explained it perfectly with his great Spanish. And at the end of the day, I sat down, digested the information. I was like, this makes perfect sense. This is a no-brainer at the end of the day. Why are not people doing this more often? We did it, super happy about it. With the program that we actually qualify for, which is the RE Growth Program, where we receive credits and also a cash rebate. That's helped my mom put food on the table, pay more of our bills, and also I think we've taken already like 2 or 3 trips to DR, build a house out there. So it offered a lot of opportunity to my family. So that's why I got behind the product, got into the same industry, and also helped at least, let's say, 200 families in the last 2 years.
Wow. So what is your guys' perspective on the concept of, you know, it seems like a no-brainer that everyone should have it, but why do you think that people don't have it? Like, solar energy seems like, okay, it's the way to go. Everyone should technically have this in their homes, but why do you believe so many people in your line of work, in your experience so far, have been reluctant to even consider it?
First and foremost, there's always a bad stigma with people coming to your door and trying to sell you solar or sell you any product. So that's where the first line of defense is. And people are not so open to the opportunity of like change. No one likes change, especially older people don't like change. So when people get opposed to it, is most of these 3 reasons. They don't understand it, they don't think they can afford it, or they've heard bad things about in the industry from their friend, from their neighbor. And that does happen, right? Not every company is perfect. Like, you probably hear on the news a bunch of times, oh, this solar company is going out of business. Oh, this solar company has made damages to these roofs. They're not servicing these homeowners. That does happen, right? But you have to find the right company. And I believe in my team as much as anybody in this world that for the services that we do, it's not like we're just making you get solar on your house. We're treating you like a family member. We're treating you like we're going to have a long-lasting relationship to make sure that you have the best system, the best process, and also the best team on your back, just in case anything does happen in the future.
Yeah.
And I'll just let Dean touch on that a little bit.
Yeah, like he said, like, there's definitely a whole bunch of factors. I mean, it could be as simple as, like, somebody's wife saying, I just don't like the way it looks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's
That's
definitely
a weird one.
it's definitely like a case by case situation. Like, a lot of people don't want to take part in it for different reasons. And that's like kind of where our job comes in, and kind of like why we do what we do is to, like, first off inform people on like the decision that they are making, and kind of just like shed a light on something that they never thought was a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because everybody pays the bills. It's just kind of like it's subconscious now, right? I talk to homeowners every day, and most people tell me like they have their bill on auto pay. Most of their bills are on auto pay. I know I have most of my bills on auto pay too. Like my phone bill, like I don't look at every single charge that they charge me on the bill, so I just think it's normal. Like, all right, I paid this amount for my phone bill. That's what it is. I'm not gonna question it, right? And we're kind of just presenting an option where there never was one, right? I mean, it's like saying, it's like when the iPhone first came out, right? Like people were like a touchscreen phone. Everybody that's probably 40 and up is like, no, I'm gonna stick with my BlackBerry. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Not knowing how much opportunity and what you can do with it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's kind of like it's case by case and it's person by person. But like that's why we're here. Like our job is just to solely like educate you guys on the product, and show you the situation that's gonna make the most sense for you guys in your guys' homes. And then as well, like the reason we started doing this is because it allowed us to, right, like work on our communication skills, but also just kind of develop that freedom, right? Going door to door doesn't seem like a career that something you can make a career out of, right? Like when I first took my step into door to door, it was kind of like I didn't know it even existed, right? Like mind you, I'm 19. I know door to door now. I know door to door has been around for years. Like, people have been going around selling vacuums, doing the whole 9 yards. But when I kind of just opened my mind to the journey, it was like I still remember the first door I ever knocked, right?
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like three and a half years ago. I didn't think I would be here on this podcast talking about, we knock doors, we sell solar. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's kind of crazy, but it's allowed me to like open my mind to like how big the world really is, and like that there's so many opportunities out there for people to actually just make themselves better, right? Because I'm a totally different person stepping into the door-to-door industry than I was 3.5 years ago. I probably would never be able to jump on this podcast and be on live and have this conversation with you guys, because I was like just in so much of my shell. But I talk to so many random people every day, like it kind of comes to a certain point where it's just like normal, and I'm able to like communicate and just transfer the energy to like other people, and then just help them like overall just get a better result for their household and like through the renewable energy and make those connections with people.
Yeah.
Now, thank you for the opportunity too, bro. I appreciate it.
Oh, no problem at all. No problem at all. No, listen.
That's amazing because we gotta stay close, bro.
Oh no, 100%. Not even that, but this guy is good. If I had a home right now, I'll tell you, show me some solar.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This guy's really good. And you're 19. That's very inspiring.
No, I'm 21.
Oh, okay.
But like when I started, I was like 18.
You started at 19.
Like 18, like in high school and stuff.
Still young, bro. Okay, still young. No, it's still young. It's still young. I thought he was 19 right now, though. I was like, damn. This motherfucker was starting to sell solar when he was 17.
Nah, you see this
16.
This one right here.
Oh, he was 17, 16?
He started at 17. He sold my mom at 17 years old. I ain't gonna lie.
Wow.
Yeah. And I was
That's
like,
crazy.
How is this kid doing this? But he has such a way with his words and making sure that these homeowners or these people that are in front of you are well taken care of.
Yeah.
Like, is there a possibility that he could come over here and talk to?
I'll sub in for him.
All right.
Come do your thing.
Tap in.
This is the man, the myth, the legend. Watch.
Yeah.
What's good, bro? How's it going?
Chilling. Oh.
Introduce yourself to the people.
What's good? Is the mic close enough?
Yeah,
you're good.
What's good, guys? My name's Adrian Hisiano. These are my partners here. With the solar here, what we do in Rhode Island on Instagram. You guys might know me as the Goat of Solar. I was super excited just to see us out here, with this opportunity to just, really shine a light on the whole industry. Because I know, there's a lot of misconceptions, a lot of stigmas out there, a lot of bad apples in the industry. So, really what we do, kind of just like they said, we just really try to go out there and just serve the homeowner at the highest level, because, we were blessed with this opportunity to do solar.
Yeah.
Because, guys like me, I didn't really go to college. I didn't, COVID happened towards the end of like my high school career. So, just the whole sales and solar industry was just a great opportunity. Got me out of the streets, got me, gave me a great outlet, to just direct all that energy. So coming on here and, taking this couple of minutes to just answer those questions, so people could have a little bit more information and have an edge on, making that decision, super crucial, because the rates just went up mad this year. So it's like, I can only imagine,
Yeah, no, 100%. 100%. And speaking of bad apples, right, when it comes to solar panel and solar energy, I feel like in Rhode Island, some people could be skeptical. There was a story that gained a lot of traction of this company called Smart Green Solar.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Smart Green Solar LLC. It was accused of deceptive practices. Right. The solar company. They said that the CEO operated in unregulated business in an unregulated business climate. He was accused of mad shit. Right. I've heard alleged stories from even employees and
Right.
shit that have reached out in the past anonymously. But you guys being in the industry of solar panel energy in Rhode Island, what has been your take and your experience on this company specifically? Smart Green Solar, and what have you guys heard of them?
For sure, yeah, and definitely want to touch on that with a grain of salt. Just out of respect for that company, because we're not really here to bash on any company or anything like that. I know a lot of great guys that work there. A lot of I never really met the people that they that they claim did these certain things. When it really just comes to the solar industry, it's really just about self-regulation. Right now, because it's just such a new thing. Some people's kind of they call it the wild wild west, right? Because it's so new, people don't know about it. Back then, kind of like you could just sign up any kid to kind of get involved. I think, with the whole Smart Green situation, and Ronnie could kind of give his opinion on it as well. It really just comes down to having the right systems, right, and the right training, and everything really falls back on leadership, right. Again, I wasn't really on the inside, but again, the stories, they're public, right? Some stuff that gone on, blind homeowners, things, crazy stuff, that I would have never even think of someone, would ethically do. But it's like anything, right? Like, in the real estate industry, right? There's people that oversell houses, right? My mom can't go to a mechanic because she's scared that he might overprice the oil change, right? So it's really just about setting the right expectation. It's unfortunate that, that there were people that got into the industry because with a product like this that people are going to have on their house for 25 years, that's helping them escape the utility company, you really, really want to get involved with somebody that you could trust, somebody that is going to take care of you, and somebody that's more worried about their reputation than money. So, with the Smart Green situation, I think right now it's unfortunate that it happened, but now a lot more regulation is coming into Rhode Island, right? Anybody that does solar starting in like the beginning of February next year has to be licensed, has to be in direct relationship with the Attorney General, has to so they're gonna really oversee everything, and all the people that were doing things unethically are upset, right? But if you're doing things the right way, you're excited, right? Which is why we're very excited, because now homeowners know that when you're getting in front of somebody, they're licensed. It's somebody that you could trust, and kind of like all the people that had the bad experiences, already had them for you, right? So if you didn't go solar and you haven't done it, it's a great thing, right? But, there's an increase this year, there's an increase next year. So, if it doesn't make sense for you, that's okay, right? Because some houses you can't do it. But if you had an experience where like a price was too high, or you feel like somebody told you that they couldn't do it, just reach out to Ronnie or Damien, or anything like that, and we'll try to give you a little bit of different information. And it still might not make sense, right? But the whole point behind it is like, if you don't know anything about it, right? The most expensive thing in 2024 that we have is the information we don't. So that's kind of like my feedback on that.
Okay. Listen, no, they got my support. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to them. We got these young gentlemen representing Rhode Island, selling the solar. You know what I'm saying? I think they look like they're doing good, Mark. They got their watches and glasses. You know what I'm saying? They got some designer on. You know what I'm saying? And they're doing it the right way. You know what I'm saying? They're doing it the right way. Entrepreneur, selling solar. I'm supporting this. So where can the people find you? Where can they find you each?
So they can find me at the Sun Ambassador on Instagram. They can find my guy Adrian, the Go to Solar, on Instagram as well. Big following. Tap in.
And you guys can follow me at Mr.Dollar
Yo,
so
Caleb.
it's Mr.Dolla doors.
Come over real quick. Say your tag real quick, bro. This is Caleb, guys.
What's up, everybody?
Yes, sir.
Caleb Murray, otherwise known as Solar C on Instagram. But thankful for the opportunity. You know what I mean? Definitely looking forward to the future and what we could provide to the whole community.
Yes, sir. Well, one thing I want to say for our team and our company, we're not a solar company. That's what I like to say. So everybody that wants to work with us, that wants to do life with us, this is not no regular solar company. This is a brotherhood. And what we do is we personally develop every young person that comes into this industry to not just make a lot of money, because there's also a lot of money in the solar industry. There's a lot of money in every other industry. But what we want to do is develop people to become financially independent. What's the other word? I had it on the tip of my tongue. No, it's recession proof.
Recession proof. I like that one.
Recession proof, because times get tough. You know, who knows what COVID will bring next time or something else.
Yeah.
So just want to make sure, if you guys do want to tap in, get the information, we're going to be putting the links in our bios. We're going to post it on Instagram. We're going to be all over. Just watch out 2025. Odyssey Pros is going to be out here serving as many homeowners and just taking over the world.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So we have it, guys. Round of applause.
Let's go.
We got the Rhode Island Solar closing out the podcast.
Yes, sir.
But we love you guys. We appreciate you guys. Pardon the hoarse voice this week, but still gave you guys a fucking episode, so you can't be mad. My bad. Can't be mad at it. You know what I'm saying? Came through with the no voice and all. But we love you all. Appreciate you guys. Club Bishop Podcast, Cap, episode 162. I'm Sound. Victor Baez out. And we'll see you guys next week. Hopefully with